Reborn, and I am here today for an episode of WCW World Class Wrestling here. And, of course, no better show than the Nitro with Eric Bischoff here with me now. How you doing, Eric Bischoff?
I feel good today. A lot of things gonna happen today, for sure.
What is on tap for tonight?
Well, I have a new event that I planned myself alongside of Paul Heyman of ECW. We have a tag team war happening tonight.
Hmm. And what will that be like?
Pretty much. Sorry, I've been taking to water here. It's gonna be a 10-man battle royale featuring 5 different tag teams. Each person's gonna come in at a random number of events tonight, and the person who wins, which is either the tag team itself or a solo person in that tag team, get to fight the champions of the tag team belt, which is either gonna be the Outsiders or the Steiner Brothers tonight.
And I'm sure we'll see even tag team partners testing each other's strength in there. You never know. They might just look to do a little one-upsmanship. Some people get heated sometimes.
Oh yeah, we will definitely see that happen tonight.
And,
Um,
well, how do you feel about where we're doing the show from here tonight? Sunrise, Florida.
it feels great actually. It's a nice hot state, a lot of beautiful women around. But you know what's hotter than Florida? Monday Night Nitro.
Always is. And you know what's been hotter than Monday Nitro and Florida combined?
No, I don't actually.
Hogan's Reign of Terror lately. What can you tell us about how you feel on him and that?
Hogan's been going insane lately. He's like the current Braun Strowman that that I don't really have right now. I wouldn't consider him being a strong. I would consider Hulk Hogan being like the next big thing.
Well, also, how do you feel about Goldberg?
Goldberg's been quiet lately, and I have no idea why that is. Hopefully, we're gonna find out tonight. But word in the locker room at the moment is Hogan is searching for Goldberg while Goldberg is out there hiding. Well, I don't know if he's gonna find him tonight. Stay tuned to find out.
Well, you never know. Goldberg might. He might be looking for Hogan while Hogan's looking for him. They're two creatures of the kind. And how about your tag champs, the Steiners? How do you feel about them?
One of the best tag teams in WCW history. They are pretty much undefeated right now. In one-on-one tag team, like title matches. Yes, last week they did get pinned by the Outsiders, but that wasn't the title on the line. That was just like a contendership match. Therefore, they still are undefeated when it comes to title matches.
I'm sure they would have fought harder had their titles been on the line, so they took the easy way out for the time being. They'd heard enough.
Yeah, you gotta realize if your title's not on the line, you're really not proving anything to anybody. Therefore, you don't need to prove yourself.
And speaking of title on the line, how do you feel about Tara?
Oh, tell. One of the best females in WCW history and ECW history at the moment. I think she's pushing her luck way too far, and she's gonna regret it. I don't know if she's gonna regret it tonight, or next week, or the month after, but she's gonna regret it soon enough.
And how do you feel about the New World Order, the NWO?
Me and Hulk Hogan been working out on good terms. He tends to stay away on his corner, I'll stay away on my corner. If he needs something, he'll come to me and ask. And tonight he asked with Goldberg, and I don't have a clue.
Oh. Oh, speaking of Hogan's rivals, how do you feel about the Dungeon of Doom?
Dungeon of who?
That pretty much explains things. And what about Cody Hall? Great up-and-comer there.
Oh, Cody Hall. He kind of like the son I never had. And he's like the best rookie right now.
Well, speaking of rookies, how about the other rookies? How are you feeling on them?
Well, as I told you last week, you don't get TV time by sitting in a back room doing nothing.
And speaking of TV time, how about we get into it? Let's get down to business here.
Oh yeah, we should definitely get into it.
Monday Nitro here, and also haven't heard much out of him lately, but you know you don't like him either. But how you been feeling on Eddie Guerrero lately? Any words with him lately?
No, surprisingly, I thought Eddie Guerrero would actually, keep coming after me, but he kind of like just gave up after that 3-on-3 tag team war a couple of weeks back. He kind of just disappeared. He signed in every week, but he never come to me and asked for a match. So I don't know what's going on with him.
Well, I'm sure you're also happy to hear about your friend Paul Heyman's recent news with Terry Funk. What do you think about that? Him healing up now?
I don't know much about Terry Funk, but I know Paul Heyman was, excited that he doesn't have a loss still in his hand from that injury.
Yeah, you put an old man in a ring like that. Honestly, that old man belongs in a nursing home. I don't even know how he found his way to the arena, let alone the ring.
If I may quote on what Paul Heyman told me, he paid his way in.
Oh, God knows he must be rich after all the matches he's had. He'd probably fight you in a grocery store over the last carton of eggs.
Series match. It's going to be tough to top. Sit tight for singles. Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up next. We have a real fan favorite in a match I am sure.
And up next, Haku taking on Cody Hall. Last man standing match. What can you tell us about this? Great
Well,
start to the show.
if you were watching from last week, Haku, like this rampage through my office, demanding a title shot against Hulk Hogan, and me being, scared. None of my body guards were nearby. I gave him that shot, and he still lost to Hulk Hogan. So I went to his manager, got in his manager's face, and told him, "You're fighting this person whether you like it or not," and walked away.
Bodyguards. Who might you be referring to around here in the WCW roster? Is there someone you're not telling us about? Who are you really with? Is it the NWO? Is it Goldberg? Is it Braun? Is it Cody? Who are you really with? Are you willing to reveal?
I would have to say I'm like 65% with the NWO, and like the other half was with the other two half is like Cody and Goldberg, but mostly more Cody than Goldberg, because Goldberg's been like MIA. Haven't been able to found him. I told him he had a match tonight. I called him, left a voicemail, sent him a couple of emails. I don't know if he's gonna answer me.
Oh, we'll see. As it's showtime. And now here comes Haku.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Samoan May.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
This man just terrorizes people.
This is who a large number of these fans in attendance came to see tonight.
Hulk Hogan, not on that list.
I think Hulk Hogan was looking at him like a toy, and he just like tipped him off to the side.
I think Haku definitely a great competitor, but I just think Hogan outsmarted him.
From Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 200.
Here comes Cody Hall.
Pounds, the
Scott Hall's son.
Cody Hall.
The Click Kid.
I think the real question is Haku gonna go over the border tonight?
I wonder, maybe he might just get thrown right back to the Isle of Tonga. The terror of Tonga meets the terror of America. The American Nightmare.
Well, we obviously know who I'm gonna go for the winner here. I'm gonna vote for Cody Hall, just because he's been, you know, on a non-stop destruction force in the whole rookie division.
He has indeed. The Click Kid will stop at nothing to toss you into the crowd. Right over the guardrail. If he's nice enough and you're lucky enough, he might just toss you almost out of the ring.
What a night we have in store for you. Thank you for joining us. I'm Michael Cole.
Wait, oh, instantly Samoan drops a, well, I mean, he is partially Samoan, being laid to the Rock, but he just owned him.
We're just moments away from kicking this thing off.
Destroying him.
This one should be amazing, Michael.
Samoan drop, I just can't get over how huge that was.
Speaking of the Rock, this is his hometown, and I'm pretty sure he's in the back right now.
Well, home state, not necessarily a resident of Sunrise, but Miami, but Florida nonetheless.
That arm is taking quite a punishment.
And Scott Hall more than likely lived here at one point or another. Meaning also, quite frankly, probably Cody Hall did too. Scott Hall's been up and down every town in the world. I don't think he ever lived in one place too long, but mainly he stayed in Florida.
He's starting to stumble here. To be expected, though.
You name it,
Like
Scott Hall probably got arrested in that town here.
And at this point, it looks
Even
to me
this.
like this match is as even as it could get.
But he's cleaned
Well
up
said,
now,
John,
and
now's
I'm glad to
the
hear
time
about that.
For one of these guys to take
Well, you
over
might
this
want to be
match.
careful, Commissioner. Word in the locker room, they are not too happy what's going on tonight.
Look at this. He's going back to an old
Well,
friend.
it's not all bad. I mean, they got a great chance here tonight, and I think if they just focus on the task at hand, they'll be just fine. Huge overhead belly to belly there from Cody Hall. And I'm sure this is a great way to get kick-started with a member of the NWO's son having a nice match here with Hogan's former challenger. And I'm sure they're watching this. At least one or two of them. Maybe all of them.
Well, I didn't just do it for Hulk Hogan or the NWO, for that matter. I did it because I actually like the way Cody Hall actually fights, destroys, and dismembers anybody who gets in his way.
He really destroyed Haku there with a bunch of kicks and keeps on keeping him down here. He got up at 8. I think it's almost the end for Haku.
No, I think it's only just the beginning. If Haku gives up this early, then he might as well give up his career.
Good kick in the back of Haku. Really working him over. Picks up Haku now. Haku's fighting back. I guess you're right. Oh man, he kicked Cody off the apron. Jeez. That's the Haku we all know. And Cody throws him over the back.
Nice reversal there.
Now we're fighting outside. Here in front of the announce table. Oh, big spine buster from Cody.
Now the question is this going to get...
Here we go with the count.
Leaving him
He's
dead.
got 10 seconds to get back up to his feet.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And this match is going to continue.
And Cody goes out after him. To the 8 count. Oh, Cody gets thrown right against the ring apron. Put the ET by Haku.
It looks like, and now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the
Haku won't even let the ref count. He's still going after that leg.
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do to get the win. And if that's
got
me
up
taking
at
out
one.
the leg of your opponent,
Not the
Cody's
got
so
a-
strong right now.
one.
this move tonight.
Jeez.
Guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here.
And huge knee to the head of Cody. Oh, that might keep him down for a while.
And now the official
Haku's gonna take the
begins
count here as he gets back in the ring. Cody's really out cold right now.
We will go on.
He gets up at 8.
The ring may not be big enough
I think that
for
knee
what's
really
about
did a
to
number to
unfold
him.
here. Are you kidding me? This entire arena may
Haku
not
goes
well,
out back
I
to
needed
fight him.
I needed a head would do some damage to anybody,
I think that one
no matter how big, how small you
He's
are.
been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack. And I hope we
Oh
can
my,
get
he's got
this
Haku here. What a bullplex.
Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
He's down, and now the
Gonna take the
official
count.
begins the count.
Ooh, I think Haku's leg hit the real end of his stairs. I might have just met you damage to him.
Gotta be careful with that thigh and calf area. Haku's still down. Gets up at 8. Out comes Cody.
A swift kick.
A big left body kick there. Caught it this time. Stopped Haku. Kicked him in the leg. Nice belly to belly by Cody.
Out here, King, you can use this whole ringside area. It
Gonna
looks
take
like
the
he's
count.
going to test the effectiveness of that move. Absorbing a little bit of punishment here. Nothing to be overly concerned about, though.
Haku's still down.
More fun for
Gets
us.
up at 8. Here comes Cody. Haku goes right after him in the guillotine hold
This could be
and gives him a nice backbreaker.
I've never seen him do that before. This may be turning into a brawl, King. Yeah, just don't bring it over here. He's down.
Gonna take the
And
count
now
on Cody there.
official begins the count. A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe.
You're right about that. The crowd is buzzing. They're ready for this thing to get underway.
Not over.
And Cody's up at 8.
Uh-oh. Things could
Haku
get
coming
real
back out
interesting
after him.
out here.
It's always interesting when they
And a right.
outside the
And a right kick. And a big clap there from Haku. And a huge chop. And Cody goes flying right against the announce table there.
Look at him, Michael.
Picks up Cody. Cody reverses and a huge clothesline to Haku.
And settle it like a man. Yeah, and for some
Now it's
reason,
getting real.
this guy is clearly
Kick
more
there.
comfortable
Oh, I had the
inside
table
ring than he is in it.
reinforced before this night actually happened because I felt like somebody was going to do the table.
We'll see just how long it lasts. Wait, Haku reverses the suplex, and he suplexes Cody.
coming.
And Cody took the legs out from under him. Gonna take the count now. Very tricky there.
Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move.
If he can't get to his feet, this will be over. But I got a feeling he'll drag himself up if he has to.
Somehow found a way off the
And Haku up at 7. Is he getting stronger as the match goes?
That's okay. Who doesn't like
And he probably didn't
there.
matter.
over and over?
Maybe. Over the back ahead of Cody.
And if there's anything I learned while being a karate master, the madder you get, the stronger and the more well-minded you want to keep on fighting.
Well, we'll see if that bodes well for Haku, because he's looking down and out in this one. They're finally back in the ring at least, but Haku's down.
Can't make it. This is gonna be it.
Always good to see two competitors inside the ring than outside.
That was nice while it lasted, though. I mean, quite the brutal fight in front of the table there.
King, the last
This time we got some control into this one.
physically demanding matches in all of
And Haku gets up at 8.
You're right, Cole.
Cody
I think
keeping him
we're
down.
starting to see
Gonna take
that
another count.
physicality take its toll on
Not
these
satisfying.
competitors.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying
And
it.
Haku is up at 8.
Now drag out brawl complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops. Watch this.
Oh no. Oh no. Chokeslam to Haku. And Haku no-sold it.
God.
He no-sold it. He got up immediately. And he fights back. Wait. Cody Hall gets down from him. Armbar takedown.
Get out of that.
Wow.
If that doesn't do it, then what
The strength
will?
of Haku is real.
You're working really hard to control your breathing.
But Cody
and
got
get
the
your
upper
wits
hand
about
in the
you.
end there.
You also have to prepare to start swinging once you make it back to your feet.
See if he gets up. Couldn't believe that chokeslam though. And then he just didn't even feel it. Didn't even feel it.
For years, Monday night has been the most
And Haku
exciting
gets up
night
at
in
8.
sports entertainment, and
Oh
the
no,
action
Cody
we're
gonna go
seeing
for a
here is a lot of
two-handed
reason why.
chokeslam this time.
After a move
Wow.
like that, he's going to need a chiropractor. in
Oh,
his
but he
near
ain't done
future.
yet. Sizing up Haku. I think we know what's happening here. He's mad after the no-sell. Haku reverses with the jawbreaker.
He's doing everything he can to
And a
get
huge
Cody's
super
back
kick gets
here.
reversed and
Otherwise, this
dodged by
match could be over
Cody.
sooner than
Gets
anyone
around
could
Cody
have
and clubs him in the
anticipated.
back.
Yeah, Cole, this is
Haku's
when you
really
have to
feeling it.
settle things
Oh,
down.
but a clothesline
Get
from
the
behind
blood
from
flowing
Cody
back
takes
in your
down
body
Haku.
and strategize what
Picks
your
up
next
Haku.
move or your next form of attack will be.
Throws him in the corner. What's he planning here? Haku reverses. Huge DDT to Cody Hall. Oh god.
Nobody controls the pace of a
Goes
match
to pick up Cody.
quite like
Cody
this
reverses,
guy.
punches him away with a huge uppercut there. Oh, wait, he was going for the chokeslam. Gets a knee to the face. Cody's busted open.
But look at
Oh
this.
my
He
goodness.
may be out.
Haku will just not take the chokeslam today. Cody bleeding.
Well, I
and he
mean,
is
would
down bad.
you just stand there and take the chokeslam?
There's absolutely
No.
quit in them tonight.
But not many people can counter it and act like nothing happened like Haku can.
Quit. Oh no!
And Cody's up at 8. Resilient young kid, but he's bleeding bad. Oh, and he took a super kick from Haku. That might be the end of Cody.
I hope this is it, King. These guys have done so much harm to each other.
If he can't get to his feet, this will be over. But I got a feeling he'll drag himself up if he has to.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Each of
He's
these
still down at
competitors is
8.
looking for the slightest hint of
9. He got up at
the
9.
other. Well, that's a
Cody got
strategy
up at
you
9.
have.
Oh,
Haku
God.
kicked him to keep him
You
down.
ever see a weakness
Another
in your
kick
opponent,
there.
You got to jump on it.
Working over Cody here. And kneeling arm
This
kick
is
down.
exactly how he drew this one up.
He'll take the count
And
now.
now the official begins
Cody
the
just
count.
won't give
Man,
up.
If I was in there, I'd seriously
Well, Haku,
consider
man.
just staying
Either
down.
way,
No way would I want to
what
take
in the
another
world
shot
is
like
going
that.
on here?
5, 6, 7.
Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of
And
them
Cody
down
gets up
to
at
10
9
count.
again.
You're right, they are in great shape.
Oh no.
Oh,
Haku's
my
sizing
God.
him up though.
This just can't go on any longer.
The stamina
I think we're
is
gonna see
real.
that sooner than
Wait,
later. And that was
Cody
a
reversed
huge
him
counter.
with an arm drag. Gets him in the guillotine hold, and he hits him a huge knee. And Haku's been busted open now, and they took him to his waist. It's time for the border toss. More like the bleeding toss. Oh man. Oh.
Given the amazing,
He's down.
Thanks for
And
coming,
now the official
Haku.
begins the count.
Free airfare there for you, back to the Isle of Tonga where you came from.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
You know, looking at this one, it could have gone either way. But I think we know how it's going to end now.
what a hellaciously physical match these
Still down at
gladiators
8.
have put themselves
Still down at
through.
9.
The intensity of this
10.
What a way to
Cody
win a singles
wins.
match.
Cody beat Haku.
What I expected.
I couldn't believe the no-sell of the chokeslam, the super kick, and then, my goodness, he tried to go for a chokeslam, gets a knee to the face, busted him open, and then goes for the finisher. Cody reverses, somehow managed to get off the border toss after busting open Haku. Both of these guys bled here today.
Yeah. But like I said, Cody Hall is not to be messed with.
Guess not. Cody looks on to
Here's your
celebrate
winner,
here.
the
Big win here to start the show.
And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if winning was the only
Click
option here
kid,
tonight.
proud of his work.
There's no denying that was a Survivor Series match for the ages.
He should be proud. But now the real question is, how much longer is he gonna let me job him around until he decides to ask for a title shot?
Well, we shall see.
I mean, let's be honest, I'm not really jobbing him around. That was a pretty even fight.
Well, up next, appears Goldberg would like some time on the mic.
Is he actually gonna show up?
Probably not the last time we'll hear from him.
He does look pretty
Well,
determined.
here comes
Let's
Goldberg.
listen in as he addresses the WWE
Coming to the ring now.
universe.
Wow, so he actually did show up tonight.
He's here. Maybe he was looking for Hogan. See, he might have been back there looking for him at the same time. When I come out here, I bask in the energy that flows through the thousands of people that surround me. However, there's something amiss tonight. Something eating away at every single superstar backstage. Fear. Oh boy. I wonder who's afraid of Goldberg. Quite a long list, I would imagine. You guys are in for a treat tonight, because things are about to change here in WCW. It starts here and now. Lately, things around here have been a bit of a mess. Like Steph McMahon's hair after a humid day. Poor woman looks like the bride of Frankenstein. Oh, me making fun of Vince's daughter over in WWF. Sticking one to that company.
A fan favorite.
There are some people who think I would sit back and wait my turn. Look, no disrespect to the other superstars in the back, but I want my shot because I know I can beat anyone in that locker room. I know I am the best. So my only question is, who's next?
Funny you should say that, Goldberg.
I don't want there to be any questions about who I am or where I stand. You want to know something? You don't have to ask. I'm going to tell you, whether you like it or not. Goldberg very straightforward here. Sure, you have some things you'd want to ask him. I don't think I've ever had a crowd as good as you guys. You get me. I came out here to say what I had to say, and you were listening to every word. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people than yourselves. Thank you guys. Crowd wants more. They love Goldberg here right now. They love their world champ.
If that doesn't
But it
get
appears
you
that's
fired
all
up,
he's got for
I
him.
don't know what will.
Now that's how you address
Good talk from
an
the champ
issue
here.
in the WWE.
Really amping up the
Now
crowd
that's how
today.
you promote a bout.
Feeling great. So what did you think about what Goldberg had to say there?
Well, I have to say one thing. He said he wants to be a WCW World Heavyweight Champion. He is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, so...
Maybe he doesn't feel like it. You haven't given him enough title defenses. I mean, he's only defended one time.
We'll see if the next match
I mean, he
can
got
equal
hurt,
that
granted,
last one.
but still.
Singles act.
Well, up next, dealing with that, a contender versus contender match.
Singles action is up
Falls
next.
kind of
You're
anywhere.
not gonna wanna
What would you like
miss
to tell
this
them
one.
about
I'm
this
not
between
gonna
Big
miss it.
Boss Man
We
and
have
Sid?
Big Boss Man
Yeah.
versus Psycho
So
Sid.
last week
And
we
if this
had
goes like I
two
think it will, people will be
Hell in a
talking
Cell
about
matches.
this match
One was
for a
actually a chamber,
long,
one was a
long
Hell in a
time.
Cell. They were supposed to go for two separate belts, but rivalry decided to happen unplanned. Actually, these were not planned rivalries. And coming up, we have a major cross-brand pay-per-view, so I had to do something to make a certain person go in the chamber. So what I decided tonight is 2 contenders go after each other. The winner goes after the major title. The loser of the match goes after the minor title. Everybody's fair, everybody's happy. Here we go.
All right, well, here we go. Big boss man coming out here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cobb County, Georgia, weighing in at 330 pounds, the Big Boss
330 pounds, a big boss
Coming
man.
to the ring. He looks scary. Of all the
Definitely lost
superstars
some
on the
weight
roster,
over the
this
years.
guy
He used to
is
be
among the
400
hardest
pounds.
working. That
He was
goes
back in the
without
Twin
saying.
Towers. Here comes Psycho Sid. Boy, who let this maniac out
from
here?
West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 317 pounds, Psycho
Well, it's
Sid.
not the fact that who let him
Here we go,
out.
Psycho Sid
Can't really
making his
contain
way to the
somebody
ring.
as crazy as him.
Those eyes tell the story of somebody hell-bent.
Another
on
man
picking
over
up the
300
win
pounds.
here tonight.
Nearly 7 feet. I mean, this man's a skyscraper, for goodness sakes. He's at least 6'8", if not 6'10". Big guy. Yeah, the ref rings the bell. Here, boss man with an overhead belly to belly.
This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Oh, you're right. And there's
Fucking
nothing
brother,
like a
he
little
punched her in the head.
WWE mano-a-mano
And he kicked
to
her
get that
back.
blood flowing.
Mano a mano. One fall,
And
one
another huge
decided.
punch to the
And
head.
hey, they don't call him the big boss man for
Another
nothing.
kick to the back.
He's big, in charge, and on the move.
Boss man's had enough here. Fights back with a shoulder block.
Let's talk a moment about Big Boss Man. Many believe his natural aggression will carry
Oh,
him
wait.
to great heights
Oh,
here
he
in
KO'd Sid.
WWE, and I tend to agree.
He appears to have his game face on him tonight, and he better, because the guy he's in the ring there with is no
Elbows
nonsense.
away, boss
And
man.
it's a good thing because this isn't tiddlywinks. It's
Irish
the
Whipson comes back at him. A huge power
and
slam
you're
to
not
boss
gonna
man.
survive in the WWE unless you're filled with aggression. There he goes again, and again, and again, and again.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Big Boss Man on the defensive now, but he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
And it looks to me like neither of these guys are showing signs of pulling away here.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
And, ooh, good gourd buster
As
there.
his body is driven to the mat.
We're going to take the pin on boss man.
Psycho Sid's going for it early.
One,
And a kick out.
kicks out at one.
Nobody's surprised.
Right, this guy's resilient. He's not even beat down yet.
Uh-oh, boss man going to fight back now.
Look out.
Backbreaker to Sid.
They get dangerous out here.
Boss man's
especially
leaving
when
the
there are
ring.
no countouts.
Yeah, they could fight all over this arena for as long as they
He's got the
want
chair. Oh no. Wait, Sid got it away from him.
Reverse so
Boss Man clubs him in the
Boss
back.
Man showing his
Sid
skill
reverses
right
clubs
now.
Boss Man in the back.
Psycho Sid is under some heavy
Oh,
assault.
oh, clubs him and he falls on the chair. Gotta take the
Here's
pin.
a cover.
Looking
Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
Yeah, I
Picks
think
that
it's
at
way
one.
too early in the match for that to work.
You can't put a
That's
price
all, a huge
tag on
punch to the
landing
head
that
there and a
perfect
kick to the
strike.
back.
And that nailed him.
Picks up Boss Man. Oh,
Looks like he's starting to
backbreaker to
falter.
Boss
He'll need
Man.
to find a way to turn things around here.
Well, this might finally be where one of these guys starts to pull away.
You know, I would have thought one of these guys would have shown signs of dominance.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have borne the
There
brunt
punch
of the
Boss
attack.
Man.
And I hope
Boss
we
Man
can
got
get a
arms away and
doctor
threw Sid out of the
as a
ring.
Precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
And Boss Man is going into the crowd. What in the world? And he's tired too, man. And Sid comes out after him. Oh, he wants to go in the crowd with him, then sure. Get in the crowd with a psychotic man, though. You need Boss Man. Boss Man takes him to the guillotine. Sid punches him away and gets out of that.
Turning that around.
Takes Sid in the guillotine again. A left reversed into a left from Boss Man. And a right from Boss Man. And a right reversed into a left from Sid. Oh, and a headbutt from Boss Man. And a right in the back from Boss Man and a knee to the gut from Boss Man. And a right from Sid.
Now he just wants that insult to injury.
And another right to the
Mean streak.
face of
Man,
Boss
oh,
Man.
man,
And
did
a
he
right
take
forearm there from Sid. And a left from Sid.
Right.
And a right from Sid. And a headbutt from Sid. And a right from Sid. And a headbutt from Sid. Man, he's unloading on Boss Man. And a right forearm from Sid. They're all the way up at the stage now. A headbutt from Sid.
Where he wants to be.
Jeez, they're taking this real serious. And a kick to the gut of Sid. Sid takes Boss Man. Oh no! Sidewalk slam on the stage!
We didn't realize something. A major title chant is on the line. Nobody wants to go after the minor title. They want the major.
A butt whooping. Well, out here you have to be able to think on your feet
Uh-oh.
lightning fast.
Uh-oh, I don't think it's going to be Boss Man. Wait, no! Here first the choke slam into a DDT!
With this attack. I don't know if we've seen that from him
Boss
before.
Man saving
It's
himself.
definitely a first tonight.
This is great.
Picks
This
up
guy
Sid.
will try anything.
Out here, King, you can use this whole ringside area as a weapon.
Oh yeah. Everything
spinning
from the
suplex.
floor to the barricades can and
Punching
will
Sid
be used to
repeatedly here.
inflict pain.
Jeez.
How will these guys
Prison
do with
beatdown.
absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
He anticipated that
Sid
move
tossed him
perfectly.
down.
Boy, I've never seen him.
Good arm crusher there.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get
Sets
outside
up the head
the
of
ring
Boss
and
Man for
survive,
what here? Oh, a
the
stomp to the
match becomes
face.
almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Got a good shoulder claw here on Boss Man.
Oh, I think this man means business.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the
Hit them.
floor.
He was able to reverse that.
Gets the legs out from under Sid.
Sid is showing a lot of heart here, but how can he turn things around in his favor?
And a huge knee to the face of
He'll
Sid.
absorb
Oh
much more
man.
punishment if he wants to win this match.
You got that right, Michael. This is where we find out exactly what this guy
Oh, he's got Sid's leg. That leg. Oh, the leg. A leg he has broken in the past.
We're going to need
Oh,
to see some of
man.
that aggression that he's become known for.
Still working on that leg. Oh God.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook.
Comes the Boss Man with the running STL. Surprised he can run after that.
I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
And he decks
With this
Sid.
kind of attack,
Down he
you have to wonder
goes.
just how much longer they
Sid
can
rolls out
compete in
harm's
this
way though
match.
now.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Takes him to the guillotine
The way
hold.
things are going in there, I'd say not
Oh
much
God, he's got him
longer.
against the steps
My goodness,
area.
this is a
On the
beating.
road.
He may be in the best
Takes him
physical
again.
condition I've ever seen him in.
Wonder where he's going with him here. What's that? Takes him again. Couldn't miss it again.
I'm
Oh.
having a hard time figuring out what
And
they're
a right
going to
from
do
Sid.
next.
And another huge right from Sid.
I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and
Tosses
enjoying.
Boss Man across the way. Further towards the stage.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
Oh no.
It has to
Oh
be,
no.
King.
Center
I still don't
stage.
see him giving
Choke
up.
slammed up Big Boss Man.
King, once you get outside
Oh,
the
he
ring,
hit all of it.
anything can happen.
Yeah, and it usually
Gonna
does.
take the pin
He
up
may get
here.
the 3 count right there.
Here comes the ref running all the way up to the top of the stage trying. 1, 2, 3. No. He kicked out. 3.
What a battle.
Wait,
My
ref.
goodness,
Ref.
it's just not over.
There's no keeping
He's
this guy
counting way
down
too
tonight.
slow. That is not fair to Sid. Oh well, Sid's got other plans here.
Here comes Psycho Sid.
Kicked him in the gut. Oh boy. The Sid
These guys
bomb!
too, absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here.
This Maniac got exactly
He
what
can
he
do it.
wanted.
I think he's got
A
it.
shot at the world title, because it's going to be 1, 2, 3. It's over.
This singles contest has
Sid
a victor.
wins.
Here's your winner,
Wow,
Psycho Sid.
that
There's your
is
winner here in
that
this
that was a
singles
very good match in my
That's the
opinion.
kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
I couldn't believe Bossman
As we
survived the
close
choke
book on
slam,
this
but
match,
he
I
knew it
need
was
to
over
remind
once he got the
everybody
Sid bomb right
just
after.
how big of a win this was.
It's
Simply amazing.
this is how it's gonna work. After what day, like 2 weeks, I believe. Sid will be fighting somebody who had the World Heavyweight Championship, and Big Boss Man will be going after the Hardcore Championship.
And up next appears Hulk Hogan. Gonna be on the mic. I'm told the Hulkster's ready.
Looks like he's going to grace us with his
Here comes
presence
Hollywood.
once more.
He sure looks determined to get his point across.
Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, this should be good.
Hogan pacing back and forth. He must really have something on his mind. For far too long, I've sat back and watched as week after week, brother, this show has been overpopulated by morons, half-wits, and untalented goofs that have taken up time that should have been used to showcase me and my talents, brother. And I'm sick of it. So I'm taking the show over right now, brother. The crowd eating this up. They're feeling the mania. I heard people talking earlier about a certain superstar and how he's on the rise. I thought for a second they might be talking about me, but no, they're talking about some loser, some guy who couldn't lace up my boots if they had Velcro on them. Well, I don't want anyone ever confusing my name with him, or even saying it in the same breath as mine. They're telling Hogan he's not worth it. It's time for me to put this guy in his place once and for all. Goldberg, I'm inviting you to the ring for a little public tete-a-tete so you can finally understand your inferiority, brother. He's calling out Goldberg, the world champion? What is this? They're telling Hogan, screw you. They're throwing garbage in the ring now. I just saw someone throw a napkin. Here comes Goldberg. Oh, looky who it is. Hogan in the ring, talking trash. He realizes it.
Something told me we might hear from him.
Something tells me he's all business tonight.
Let's listen in as he addresses the WWE Universe. The fans are eating it up.
Yappity yappity yap. Is he done flapping his gums yet? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anyway. 'Cause I'm out here now, and everybody knows I love to talk. Crowd wants more. They love Goldberg out here. Encouraging their world champ. Well, let me tell you something. You know who you remind me of? Little Ronnie. Back when I was in the first grade, brother. He was a snot-nosed punk. Like you. Always whining and complaining. Everyone would pick on him because he was weak. Just like you, brother. He would never defend himself. He was a loser, just like you, brother. They're calling Hogan the People's Champ. What does that make Goldberg? The world champ? I would think. I don't know if anything I'm saying will get through to you. You don't seem all that bright. I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall. Except a brick wall has a little more charisma. Oh my goodness! Oh, did he really just go there? Crowd telling him he's not worth it. They're telling Hogan he's not worth the shot. I'm gonna share something private with all of you tonight, brothers. All my Hulkamaniacs out there. This morning I woke up with the worst morning breath I've ever had. Thick garlic breath and coffee breath mixed with something I didn't quite finish chewing last night, brother. It was gross. I almost threw up. But I'd rather have that every morning than listen to him. They want Hogan to shut his mouth, maybe perhaps from his bad breath. Ah, seeing you up close like this, I never realized just how awful your teeth are. You've got a scraggle tooth, like a saber-toothed tiger, except nowhere near as threatening. You're more like a little kitten. Maybe you should have stayed at home, where your ugly mug would have been safe. Oh, he called Hogan ugly. I told Goldberg he's not worth it here. He's not worth it. Or maybe Hogan, not sure here. A fight with you sounds great, brother, but I have a dentist appointment in the morning, and those can get pretty expensive. I don't want to risk any additional cost, you know. Maybe later we can fight, as long as it works out with my calendar, brother. I'm a busy guy, you know, brother. Crowd eating this up, oh my goodness. They're cheering him on now. A moment ago they were telling him it wasn't worth Goldberg's time. Wait, Goldberg! He's just about to leave and he punched Hogan with the mic! Oh boy, I think the world champ's been enraged. He wants to fight at Goldberg. Goldberg, he wants that fight with Hogan. He wants it, but Hogan running some leg sweeps him here. Hogan got the upper hand now. Oh man. Hogan was about to say no to the fight. Goldberg's gonna make him say yes. Dentist appointment, my ass. Oh man, he's got a little bit of wind out of him there. Good hold. Goldberg's had enough of the kiddie games here. Throws down Hogan. Gonna show him what a real world champ feels like. Oh my God, Goldberg. He powerbombed Hogan.
He looks a bit off his game here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out.
Swift kick to the back. Hogan with his back issues. Not good for him. He clotheslines Hogan. The ref's here now. To stop this. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. Wait, you push the ref. Oh, wait. The ref got in between them. Okay, it's fine now. Ref got control of that. Gotta save that for the future. Man. That got real explosive.
Budge it up. Hogan, Goldberg, I got a perfect solution for you guys tonight. The both of you will fight in an Iron Man match for the WCW World Heavyweight title. Good luck.
Oh my goodness. I already saw just a piece of what they could do to each other. Who knows what the final result will be. But up next, we got a title match. Speaking of title matches, the Bombshells title on the line. Naomi, the rightful contender, to challenge Tara for the title, surprisingly, of all people. But hey, you never know. Anything can happen. Tara almost lost her career getting that title. So what do you think of Hogan and Goldberg's words there and the actions that pursued?
Exactly what I predicted. I knew that Goldberg was holding in all that anger. And about time he released it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Intercontinental Women's Heritage Championship.
All right, here comes Naomi. Feel the glow. Are you feeling the glow? I'm feeling the glow.
I'm feeling something, but I'm not sure what to glow.
What are you feeling?
I can't tell you. PG rating.
Oh. You want to be with Naomi that bad? You could have just got her dinner first. Oh boy.
And introducing the champion.
The Bombshells champ is here. Here comes Tara.
She is the Intercontinental Women's Heritage Champion, Victoria.
We are just moments out from the start of this WWE singles matchup. Come on, I'm getting anxious. Let's get it going.
I've never seen anybody as close to unbeatable as the champion we're looking at right now.
Wow, that's big coming from you, John. You said you were the most dominant champion of all time.
The HBIC head bitch in charge, as she calls herself. I mean, I guess if that's how she feels. But regardless, she is one vicious little vixen.
In a few seconds, the wait is over, and we will finally get this match underway.
Based on the electricity that's traveling through this arena.
And there we go. Tara powers
the
Naomi
crowd,
into the corner.
I think it's safe to say the roof of this building just might blow off.
I'm so glad we're
And
here
MF
to
has
see
to
this
get her off of her.
championship match. This is gonna be good.
Two
Back off
warriors,
respectfully.
two superstars,
And now
two
Tara takes
immense
Naomi. Irish
talents.
whips her, comes back at her with a neck breaker.
And another thing, nothing matters except the fact that a title is there for the taking. We'll have to see which one of these competitors can take care of business.
Guys, let's briefly discuss
Naomi with the upper hand now, the knee to the back of
Early in the
Tara.
going here, what do you think she needs to do to defend her title?
That's a proud champion, Michael, for sure. But there's also a hungry challenger in that ring, and I have no idea which way.
Tara with the advantage now, having got Naomi down. And wow, a handspring leg drop.
The rest of them. But there's something basic and awesome about two WWE superstars battling one-on-one. A sharp kick. I mean, this Total Diva has amazing body control, flexibility, agility, and power. Naomi is tough. In 2014, she wrestled with one eye.
Man,
after
some
she
serious
suffered
kicks
a
from
fracture.
Naomi. Goodness, she took Tara down.
Oh, she's back in now.
But Tara ain't no slouch with kicks. We've seen what she's done to Alicia Fox. Naomi might want to be careful. She keeps kicking Tara. It might make her angry.
Naomi going to work now.
Oh! Huge shot from Naomi. Tara fights back with the jawbreaker. Oh no. Oh no, takes her up. Oh.
Oh! You can bet she still has eyes
Gory
on
face
becoming
buster.
champion, though.
Well, I don't know if these divas could be any more evenly
And a
matched
kick
than
from
they
Tara.
are. What a match.
It's up on her shoulders now.
And competitor. A total diva.
Oh,
But let's be
fireman's
very clear.
carry.
Naomi's in it. Here's a cover.
1, 2. Kicks out of 2. And fireman's carry urinage.
Michael, I wonder what she'd think about having me be her arm candy.
Tara pumping up the crowd here.
That strike was strategically placed on her opponent.
What a right kick from Tara. Took Naomi clearing off her legs.
Uh-oh, looks like this one's going.
Goes Naomi over to the apron.
What was your
Forearms
first
are. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, you guys. You can't go this high. Come on, ladies. No, no.
place to
Oh!
be for the challenger, but can she turn things
Goodness.
around and defeat the champion here
Well,
tonight?
that'll do it for Naomi. Thanks for coming. 1, 2, 3. Oh, she kicked out. She kicked out.
Kicking out of that one.
Tara's mad.
The champ.
She is real mad now. Naomi just won't give up. Tara goes to the top rope. Oh, a diving leg drop. She flattened her. Wait, Naomi gets out of harm's way now, but Tara takes Naomi and throws her in the corner.
Man, that's what you call swinging
She's
for
just
the
ragdolling
fences
Naomi at
and
this point.
missing.
Oh, Naomi fights back with a drop kick. Naomi gonna go flying.
She's having a real hard time off the top rope. She
Oh, and I
looks
got body
unbeatable
splash from
tonight.
Naomi.
It might be a while before she finds her footing now.
And leg drop. Picks her up. Throws her in the corner.
Gonna have to shake off the
Turns her
moderate damage
around.
that's been inflicted here
Uh-oh.
and find a way to maintain
Takes
the
down
upper
Tara.
hand.
Wow, what a split-legged moonsault from Naomi. Gonna take the pin now.
Here's a cover.
1, 2. Tara kicks out
We
of
got
2.
a lot of match left.
She appears to be extra slow regaining her base.
Ooh, big knee drop from Naomi.
She's having a hard time getting back to her feet after that.
Naomi wants to fly.
Tara trying to get up, she's still onto a knee. Naomi about to go to the top rope. Oh, she gets chopped by Tara up there. But now Naomi kicks her away.
Look out below.
And a diving Meteora. Oh my goodness.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
And Tara takes legs out from
Now it's
under her.
Naomi being pushed to the limit.
Picks up Naomi.
Momentum doesn't appear to be on the challenger's side here tonight.
What's she gonna do here?
And she's
Wait,
already gone
oh my.
to her
Oh my, wait.
finishing
Naomi
twice.
got down from the backside, slipped down, and got a neck breaker.
This diva's way.
Tara's down now, and Naomi bending over to her knees there, really
Slowly
tired.
back to her feet. Oh, reversal.
Tara elbows her away. Tara takes Naomi. Uh-oh. Oh no.
When she gets
Ooh.
in attack mode,
Argentine
look out.
backbreaker.
Oh,
And she
wants
just
this
sat
win
on
bad.
Naomi's leg. Won't be kicking and flying anymore. Oh, she kicked the leg there on Tara to get her off of her. A good right from Tara, takes her from behind now. A huge tiger suplex. No, wait, oh, a hook and ladder. Changed it up midway there.
Right about that.
Good job by
Call
Tara.
your one friend. She can't withstand much more punishment.
Still working on that
The
leg.
kick connects.
Ooh, poor Naomi.
Uh-oh. Big move coming.
Tara sizing up Naomi for the end now.
I
Gonna
think
stop
we
toying
know
with
what
her
this
here.
is.
And she's collecting her next victim's scalp with the Widow's Peak. Ooh.
This should do it right there.
One.
I think this thing's over.
2, 3. Tara retains the Bombshells
That's the
title.
final elimination.
Well, I don't think that was a bad match. It lasted longer than what I thought it would do, anyways.
Naomi actually tried to put up somewhat of a fight. She got in like a good move or two. Did better than Alicia Fox, that's for sure.
Well, I think somebody should call Maine because Naomi's lights have been broken.
But you would have to
Yeah.
think it's pretty
I
humiliating.
don't think she's glowing anymore.
Here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this.
Next, apparently Eddie Guerrero wants some mic time now too. Haven't heard from him in a while.
Wasn't we just talking about him earlier?
Yeah, I think we were.
I like it how the people that we've been talking about, they just randomly show up. It's like they're eavesdropping on everything we're doing. Kind of creepy if you think about it.
Hey, at least they care. Maybe you shouldn't hate Eddie. He did get you the right coffee this time, right?
I don't know. I go to Starbucks now. I don't actually drink the coffee. It's in the break room. I burn my own coffee. Thank you very much.
Wonder what's on his mind.
There comes
He sure
Eddie.
looks determined to get his point across.
Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, this should be good.
Someone lately has been getting my attention. They've been impressing me with their ring work, their attitude, and most importantly, their potential. That someone is Vampiro, and I have a proposal for him. So Vampiro, come on down to this ring, essay, hear me out. Just for a minute, hear me out.
I tell Guerrero he's not worth it, considering he's lost to you. First time he's shown his face since. And here comes Vampiro.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't show my face if I lost to the boss.
Or they may be talking about Eddie not being worth it to be talking to Vampiro, or Vampiro vice versa to talk to Eddie Guerrero.
With everything going on lately, we thought we might see him tonight.
He does look pretty determined.
Let's listen in as he addresses the WWE Universe.
Shh.
I'm kind of surprised to hear from you, but I've got to say that I'm interested. So let's get on with it. What have you got to say?
About months more. They're not sure what they're going to get out of this, though.
In WCW, if you want something, you got to take it. And I think the best way to do that is with someone watching your back. And that someone is you. Are you in?
They're telling Eddie, screw you. They want Vampiro to say no.
Very well put.
I've had one goal in mind for a very long time. The proven the absolute greatest vampire in the world. I've spent most of my career focused on singles glory, but if I want to prove I'm the best, it's only natural I also prove it in the tag team division. Long story short, count me in.
They want Vampiro to shut his mouth. Maybe they're afraid they'll get bitten.
You won't regret this. As a team, we can do great things. We can be champions. Sorry, Let me rephrase that. We will be the tag team champions.
Crowd liking this now. They like the sound of it.
A fan favorite.
I'm putting out a challenge right now to each and every tag team in WCW. Try and stop us. We dare you. Let's just keep your eyes and our eyes on our opponents, alright? I don't want to have to be watching my back.
Calling them the people's champions.
Message received, and I, for one, can't wait.
Crowd
Oh,
respecting
yeah.
the notion
This is
here.
awesome.
Seems Eddie Guerrero and
That's an
Vampiro have
indication
joined
we're in for one
forces.
Epic night.
Wasn't that the happening there? Friends from back in Lucha times, and they're here reuniting in WCW. So how are you feeling about the
Another
recent
great
forming
matchup
of
is
Eddie
now
Guerrero
on tap.
and
Triple the
Vampiro?
fun with
That's great. That's another tag team, you know, rock the added to the division. And where WCW is lacking in that division is actually really good.
The WWE has to offer. Hold on to your hats.
Well, up next, speaking of divisions, the women's division, having 3 women at a contender chance here in Triple Threat Extreme Rules. Summer Rae, Emma, and Trish Stratus.
Well, Summer Rae, this is her first time wrestling. She's been backstage doing a lot of modeling lately. Wink, wink. Trish Stratus has been on the show a couple of times. Emma's been on the show a couple of times.
I think Trish Stratus had a contender match once in the past, and she lost.
The following triple
Yeah,
threat
but it wasn't. I don't
contest
think it was a
is
one-on-one. I
scheduled
think it was
for
more like a
one
fatal
fall.
five-way
Making her
or
way
battle royale.
from Raleigh, North Carolina, Summer Rae.
If you're just
Well,
tuning in,
there's
this
Summer Rae.
triple threat match is sure to not disappoint.
I've never seen a triple threat match that disappointed.
This capacity crowd is on its feet. They can't wait to get this triple threat match started.
Me either.
And here comes Trish
And
Stratus.
her opponents first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Maybe we'll see the Strata faction happen tonight.
I think she's gonna blow the roof off this building into the stratosphere.
I'm good with any Survivor Series match that doesn't include 4 doinks. What was that all about?
Well,
Wasn't one
maybe
doink
her
enough?
zipper will be done, will come undone. She'll blow the top of
Oh
the
God. Please, Jerry, don't bring up the doinks, alright?
Hey, I own the company. I can say what I want to say.
Well, just don't talk about the doinks. God, no. You never want to see that again. Not even Doink himself. It's even worse.
Well, all I can say is, Doink doesn't work for me. He works for ECW, so therefore he can.
No,
you know,
no, he's on your pay toll.
Is he now?
And here comes
Well,
Emma.
see, I don't know how much longer we're gonna be there then.
And from Melbourne, Australia, Emma.
Plenty of Emma fans in attendance for this one.
I don't see a clear favorite here. Any one of these 3 could legitimately...
Funny
walk
story
away
about Emma.
victorious.
When she came over from WWF, she would wear the same attire and everything. You would think she would change up her colors every once in a while.
Well, I mean, look at the guys. They don't change their colors up all the time either.
They're died. They don't need to.
Oh, why do the women have to?
Because I said
Maybe
so.
she likes that.
Ooh, I don't know if you saw that, but it looked like Summer Rae and Trish Stratus were just doing a little conversation right there during Emma's entrance. Maybe some double team will be in play.
Seems like something will be in play, alright. Like a contender shot's in play, that's for sure. And I hope they're not really considering teaming up, because that's not going to get the job done.
And so it begins. Despite triple threats being every man for himself, history has shown that the match's dynamics can create unlikely
And Trish took down Summer Rae as Emma comes after Trish now. The suplex.
Team attacks at any time.
Yeah, triple threat matches are absolute
Ooh,
must-watch
sorry.
entertainment. Always.
That's a good punch there from Emma. And Emma with the neck breaker. And Trish tells them to come get some. They're not paying attention to Trish. They better.
I have a feeling the WWE Universe is
And Emma takes notice. Russian leg sweep there. Takes down Trish.
Emma, what does she have to do to make sure she leaves the other two women behind in this triple threat match?
Gotta have that head on a swivel here tonight.
Summer Rae just backed into the corner. Just taking it easy. Not doing all the work here. I guess maybe they're teaming up.
alliances are often formed.
Oh no. Oh, ooh, never mind. She got Emma by the hair. I kicks her over the head down of that. Where's this to you there?
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else.
And Summer Rae rolled out. Got Emma versus Trish Stratus in the meantime. A huge backbreaker stretching out Emma.
Get it done. Big time.
Oh, Summer Rae's impressive in many, many ways.
Ooh, and a shoulder arm breaker to Trish Stratus.
To full-on assault is incredible.
Oh, she just comes back. Oh, Trish
Summer
Summer Rae's here. Punches Emma.
Make no mistake about it. Summer's quickness,
And wait.
brains,
Oh,
and mean
eat
streak
defeat to Emma.
are lethal
Ooh.
in that squared circle.
She's targeting the arm now.
And it's
There we
Trish
go after
Stratus
that arm, yeah.
executing the reversal.
So Emma's rolled out here. Summer Rae versus Trish at the moment. Trish got Summer Rae down. She's going to the top rope. Emma's up now.
Whoa! Don't get up!
Wait, what is going on here? Emma's on the apron. Trish on the top rope. Oh! A plancha from Trish Stratus. And excellent too.
Vendetta. Summer's aggressive fast and knows how to utilize every inch of that ring to her advantage. Summer's completely
And it
unpredictable.
comes in now.
So no one
They're
knows
appealing
what's
to the
going
crowd.
happen.
And you know Summer Rae's also
And they're beating around
beaming
Summer
with
Rae.
self-confidence. If you speak to her, like I have, you
Emma throws
immediately
Trish in the
realize
corner.
Summer expects to win every single time she's in that ring.
Oh. And Summer Rae stops her. Throws her across the way. And leaving the ring now.
Oh, that hurts. I'm not sure I can watch this.
Emma going at it with
It
Summer Rae
looked
out
like
there. Here
Emma
comes
was
Trish Stratus.
doing the mine
Here we go.
right
Back
there a minute.
inside the ring.
Nice reversal.
Well, whatever she was doing, she's gonna have to do it in the ring now as we're back inside.
Emma with the offense. Trish not looking her best right now. She might want to
Back
think about
suplex by
taking a
Trish.
breather
Emma
and
rolling
letting
out.
The other two women go at it for a while.
You said it, Michael. And these divas have given us an incredible
Wow.
even match contest.
Big move
up
there
to
from
this
Trish.
Agreed. And these women have been pretty evenly matched thus far.
Playing mind games.
There's Summer Rae in the corner.
A little intimidation
Turns
there.
around.
Back in the
Oh.
ring again.
Wait, she's got on Trish. Oh, she got her on the
She
arm.
knows exactly what she's doing in there.
And Emma in the ring got the worst of it here. Oh,
This one.
wait a second.
That's paralyzing.
Whoa, what is this?
Long
The
as they're
Lotus
used to
Lock.
that arm.
And Trish stops it.
She's having a real hard time getting back to her feet. Oh, what a
Get Summer in the corner.
reversal.
Summer elbows her away.
Well, that sounds like a devil submission move right there.
Definitely is.
She's not playing any games tonight.
Kind of makes me wonder, why isn't Taylor using that?
All the glory here.
She's not really
I'm
a
not
submission
sure
wrestler.
She knows what planet she's on after that. Stay down.
She hits
Stay
hard
down.
and she rips her hair out.
Uh-oh. Emma is looking to end it. Looking at it here.
Oh my goodness, Emma's gonna win. Here comes Summer Rae. And she stops it.
I don't know how much more of this she can take. Reversal.
Well, Commissioner, I know this is not your type of tea for matches, but we do need a new contender after what happened earlier with Naomi and Tara.
Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
This
Yeah, I
is
think it's
true,
way
and
too early in the match for
I
that
think
to
the
work.
odds-on favorite is definitely Trish Stratus here.
I don't think she's going to be able
It's only a
to
matter of
stand
time
after
before she
that.
gets the big move to happen. Oh, I think she was about to.
And wide
Somebody
open here.
delaying her there can only delay the inevitable for so long. 1, 2, 3. What?
There's
Took
the
her
pinfall.
down, and that was it.
And the
Trish Stratus did it. Told you.
Alright. Well, you definitely called it, and I appreciate that. Well. So here's what's gonna happen, folks. I'm gonna call up Paul Heyman after the show and tell him that Trish Stratus actually won a contendership match. And over on ECW, you will see Trish Stratus versus Taylor in whatever match that Paul Heyman decides to do, because I don't really mind.
I guess you're not a very avid reader. Gotta pick up your issue of Paul Heyman Monthly. Be a Paul Heyman guy.
Paul Heyman Monthly, wouldn't that be like a law book or recent suing that happened around him?
Here's your winner, Trish
This is true.
Stratus.
An emotional victory here tonight. Man, oh man, what a battle.
What a match and what a win. Congratulations.
To get the pinfall.
I do have to say one thing about this match. It happened a little too fast
Another
on
amazing
my
match
life,
in the long and
so
storied history of
not one of the
Survivor
best things I've
Series.
ever planned. But women division, I never really had a good time doing. Maybe I should
Finley
hire
knows how
a
to
female
control them very
GM.
well.
Well, maybe if
He
I did a
trained a lot
female
of them.
We
GM.
have a great matchup coming
William
up
Regal
next.
did too.
We have a team led by one of the best talents on the roster
As far as
today.
females, Trish Stratus probably the
In a
one to
match for the
lead.
record books. Man, this could really get ugly.
And yes, up next we got the tag titles on the line. The Outsiders, the rightful number one contenders, getting their shot at the Steiner Brothers for one more time here.
Before you and before they do the entrance, last week they had a non-title tag team match where the Outsiders actually won, but it kind of was obvious that the Steiner brothers didn't really care to win or not because the title wasn't on the line. So, since I put the title on the line, maybe they'll actually try to fight this time.
Maybe.
And they should be nervous. Because if they win tonight, the Steiners, my new event that I created tonight, the 10-man tag team war. Whatever tag team wins that battle royale, get to fight for the title.
They better be tuning into that one backstage, whoever wins this match.
Well, obviously, if the Outsiders win, the Steiners get a rematch. But doesn't always have to happen that way. I could actually make them fight somebody else to see if they really want that chance.
Alright, well, I hear they're ready in the back.
Oh, they better be ready.
And here comes the Outsiders. There's
The
Nash and
following
Hall.
contest is an elimination tag team match, and it is for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. And
A tornado tag match puts the bond of a team to the test and often can cause friction among the strongest of
NWO
teams.
here.
It's like we have a tornado
and full
tag match
force.
every week out here at the announce table.
Personally, I don't like the challenger's chances here. The champ has been looking very dominant of late.
I do not know what happened. There was an issue in the back, apparently. Something happened, folks. Just, don't know what happened, but outsiders here stepping in the ring.
That is weird. I'm pretty sure I told my commissioner and the producer backstage that I wanted the Steiner to come out first. But I'm guessing with the title match, they always make the champion come out last. Yeah, well, somebody getting fired today.
Well, I guess giving the Steiner brothers the respect they deserve, we did try. I don't know what happened. Maybe one of them messed it up. I told them. Here comes the Steiners.
Oh, the champ will stop at nothing to retain the gold. And we're about to learn that right here.
WCW
The
Tag
adrenaline
Champions.
running through these two right now has to be at an all-time high.
Oh no, Steiner's wearing an NWO shirt to mock them. Ha! With an 8
Oh, God.
I mean,
That's kind of messed up.
I sure hope he's doing that to mock them. Otherwise, I don't know what this means. Steiner brothers high-fiving.
Introducing the challengers. At a combined weight of 615 pounds, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the NWO. And introducing the champions. At a combined weight of 556 pounds, they are the WCW
Yeah, there's some
World
big
Tag
behemoths
Team
here.
Champions, Rick
Big
Steiner
muscles on these guys.
and Freakzilla Scott
Especially on Scott Steiner. My goodness, he's got muscles on his muscles on his muscles.
We are seconds away from the start of this title match. Here we go.
And here we go. And right from Scott. Another right from Scott. Another right from Scott. Right there. Whoa. Whoa, look at Scott Steiner. Just lifting Nash like it's nothing. Oh my God. What a suplex.
Break loose here in the tornado tag match.
Scott Hall, meanwhile, owning Rick.
We signed up for it, didn't we?
A member of each group here having fun.
Oh, big DDT.
Oh, team, I should say, rather, but. Tides have turned now. Nash and Rick in control.
I like what I'm seeing here from Kevin Nash.
The other one of
His
each.
opponent is completely
Wait a second.
helpless to resist the
Rick's trying to tap out
submission
Scott.
Hey!
And he fights
And no, he gets out of it.
breaks the hold. One rebound
Here
for the
comes.
other. It's
Oh,
devastating.
wow.
Watch. This is gonna be
Both of them clotheslined by the Steiners.
Not looking good for the champ here.
That's a nice tag team move you don't see very often.
Yeah. Pair of Steiner liners there.
And at this point, it looks to me like this match is as even as it can get.
And on top of that, John, these two guys couldn't be any more evenly matched at this point.
What an offensive show by Kevin Nash.
Rick's really been doing a number to
He's
Scott.
still down after that. Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
He gets out of trouble there.
I don't remember the last
You know,
time
every time we see you two before fight, it always seems like they fight the same person. Richard always fighting Scott,
And you see the
and
results.
you know, Scott's always fighting Nash. Like, why don't they never want to switch it up?
I don't know. Maybe Scott is afraid of Scott, but which Scott is the question? Is afraid of which Scott?
I would really say power versus power, and maybe charisma versus speed.
You know, I think these guys really are a rare class though. They all have it. Except for Nash, he's not very fast.
I would not say Kevin Nash got speed.
Nor does Scott Steiner, actually. Rick's got some. Scott Hall... actually, no, it is just Rick Steiner. He's pretty much the only fast guy here.
The referee should definitely be standing on the way here.
Wow, look at the suplexes here from Scott Steiner, and a German suplex, too. What a bulldog over there from Rick. Steiner brothers are winning this one, but now, oh, Nash and Hall fighting back. NWO here.
The champ, just one step quicker. Good Lord, that wasn't even close. So that's
Definitely a back and forth fight, and that's exactly what we like to see.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Middle rope bulldog from Rick. Goes to the pin on Scott Hall. And Scott Steiner's overhead belly to belly. Nash. 3. Scott Hall's out. Scott Hall's out. It's Nash versus the Steiners.
Nash is in a very bad way right now.
Man, the action is flying. Wait, Rick's gonna try to tap out Nash. Wow, he trapped the leg into a camel clutch.
He looks absolutely unstoppable.
Nash is in serious trouble. You know his quad history. I don't think he's... No, wait, he's getting out of it. I dragged him there. And he got Scott Steiner out of the way. Rick throws Nash in the corner.
Oh, he did fuck up a move.
And Nash goes down.
Yeah, you're just trying to embarrass somebody now.
Moves like that can upset
fist drop there by Rick. And another one. And another one. Hooked him now.
And again, the mind games are played.
Scott flexing while Rick takes care of business.
That's pretty much how it's going down right now.
Uh-oh. Kevin Nash. He might have outsmarted him. I don't know. I think he might have.
When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, and Ember's game got to him.
Old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Wait, a German suplex there from Rick. Wait, he's still got him. And another one.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
And yet another German from Rick.
And again. And again.
Jeez.
And again.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to go into the hardware store and like board up my office. I'm gonna have the angry NWO at my office after this.
Oh, you bet you. Oh no. Oh no. The Steiner recliner. And Nash got out of it. And he tossed Scott right down to the ground.
This match is clearly taking its toll on the champ.
Well, these guys have been so tightly matched.
And Rick threw him in the corner. Rick's about to put away Nash.
He's made a career out of betrayal.
Wait, Nash put Rick in the corner.
My God, his body's been through hell.
Takes him out of it. And a huge snake eyes to Rick Steiner. Oh, shut him down face first. Scott clotheslines him. Oh, that's Steiner liner to Nash. Kicked him there. Wait a second. Big pop. He just sat on him with the knee and he made him bleed. He's busted open and he's flexing a little bit there. Kind of showing off. Ah. No sportsmanship there. On the left from Nash. On the right from Nash. And Scott fights back. Hits him in the left leg. Can't seem to get much done here. 2-on-1. Not working out well for Nash.
No, but he definitely showing potential like he think he can do it himself.
He's trying. Oh my God. Oh, thank goodness. Wait, whoa. Oh, diving elbow stamp to Rick Steiner from Kevin Nash. Wow, I didn't even know he could dive from up there. Maybe middle rope, but jeez, Nash. Go for the pin now on Nash. 1, 2, and Nash bleeding, still kicks out. Rick gonna take the pin now. 1, 2, and no, not even 2 this time. 1.5. And he fights back. He elbows Rick. Oh, that Scott got him from behind. Argentine backbreaker to Nash. Oh, and a huge Steiner liner to Nash. Rick picks him up to a seated position. And that kicks him in the leg. Picks him up again to a seated position. They're both beating on him now.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Wait, Nash fights back, and he clotheslines Scott. He's had enough Steiner liners. You can have one. Oh, wrong time to gloat, Nash. You gotta pay attention to Rick over there. Oh, he got him. Uh-oh. Rick's got Nash in the Dragon Sleeper. There's no way he's getting out of this one. Can't breathe. He's cutting off the airways. He tapped. Nash tapped. Steiner's retained the titles.
Wow, then. You know what's gonna happen here, folks? Tonight, after the tag team war that's happening, whoever wins, that tag team that wins the Battle Royale will fight the Steiners at the WCW pay-per-view.
Only question is who's gonna win.
You gotta give it to the outside. They did. Well, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Nash did really good. Scott did absolutely nothing.
What was with Scott? He just he took a Steiner liner and that was it, and a couple of bulldogs from Rick. Just got owned over there.
Yeah. He didn't care to fight.
Threw a few good punches at Rick early on, but that was all he did.
What an amazing effort put forth by all these competitors here tonight.
I don't know how these two are still standing. I'm exhausted.
And not only does it prove my fact, the Steiners are undefeated at title matches. Non-title, they just don't care. Title matches is where it's all at.
Up next, The Rock. A native of Florida wants some time on the mic. I'm sure the fans will be glad to see him.
Well, you should know that The Rock is not like a cheap penny to come on. He wanted to get some TV time, but he also wanted to get paid doing it. So,
he's not going to keep us waiting.
Being a good person, I didn't pay him, but like he better put on a good promo.
I think he'll serve his right. Good to see The Rock here with a smile on his face. When I came into this company, I didn't come here to be your puppet, to be anyone's puppet. No, I came here to change my own destiny, and I couldn't care less who is in my way or what y'all say. I'm about to do just that.
Just a bully.
I bust my ass in this ring every night, and you never cheer for me. Instead, you just keep telling me I suck. Well, guess what? You're the ones who suck. I don't suck. I'm great. I'm the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment, and you will respect me.
Why is The Rock a heel?
Apparently the fans don't like him today. Maybe it's because he's from Miami and not really Sunrise. I have been disrespected by every barbarian that claims to be a wrestler. but it's a known fact that I am a superior athlete in every single way. I am the greatest to ever step inside this ring, greater than all your so-called heroes. There's nobody who can light a candle to my magnificence, and it's time for me to ascend to legendary status. And it appears the millions want him to shut up.
Likeable.
Crash, bam, boom, slash. These are sounds I hear in my head. I hear pain constantly. I hear travesty and tragedy. And that will inform every emotion I have ever had in this ring. They're telling The Rock he looks stupid, referring to that haircut of his. He needs to cut that thing down. Either the crowd changes their tune, or I'm out of here. You hear me? I said you all better shut up. I'm not kidding. I refuse to be out here in front of a bunch of jabronis and ingrates if I'm treated. That's it. I gave you your chance. Now you're gonna lose the best thing you ever had going for you tonight. Good night, losers. Oh, the crowd tell them screw you. Very family-oriented crowd here does not like him.
Well, now we all know what lies in store for us.
Yeah, man, this is going to be a nice
Wow,
event.
I'm featured. I did not expect him to like go full-blown heel tonight.
Neither did I.
Huh.
The rest of the card should be every bit as good as the last match, too. This
And
has
up
all
next, the
makings
Tag
of a
Team Turmoil
legendary night.
Contender match.
We have one of the best talent.
Here's a look at the card
yeah.
of who's going to be involved.
You said it.
We have a real
Feast
fan
your
favorite
eyes
and
on
a
the great
match I am
competition
sure
here.
We will not soon forget.
Oh, man, this one is sure to not disappoint.
Yeah, we got the Power of the Pain, the Brothers with Destruction, Angel Big Tech, the Usos, Vader, and Big Bam Bigelow.
From the Dungeon of Doom, we got it all
Dungeon
here.
of Poop.
The following
Seems like it.
contest is a
And
Royal
I already
Rumble
cast in my
match.
prediction. I think the Brothers
Now
of
the
Destruction
two
are going to take
superstars
home the
that
win.
Number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the
No.
same time.
Disclaimer, this is supposed to be
Superstars
random.
join in the order
Let's see if
that
it's
they
going to be
join.
random, because I don't want to see
Continue until
the first two
all
people to
10
come out are
superstars have
exactly a
entered the
tag
ring.
team.
Eliminations occur when a superstar is thrown over the top rope. with
Hopefully no one
both
gets
feet
jealous of
landing
one
on the
another
floor.
or
The last
hot-headed
man in
here
the
and
ring
tries to
will be declared the Royal
Or they
Rumble
need to work
winner
together,
and will advance to
or-
the
throw
main
each other
event
out.
of
Yeah, pretty
WrestleMania.
much.
I mean, we saw what Michaels did to Cena in the past. One of these kind of
And
things.
there are 5 tag teams in this. Only one
Here comes
tag team
Vader.
can be the winner.
Vader's number
Wait up.
1 from Dungeon of Doom.
Alright, so we got the Dungeon of Doom representing right now.
A 450-pound mastodon.
Now, I hate to say it, but it would be really funny if Enzo came out number 2.
Oh God, he would die.
Hey, one less person on my list.
What are you, Chris Jericho? Got a list now?
I don't know a list. Well, if I did, it would be a list of people I hate.
And who's on that list?
At the moment, it would be Enzo, Eddie Guerrero.
Sounds about right.
Probably Big Bam Bigelow would be a little bit on my list.
Yeah, he's been disappointing lately.
Yeah. Now, Vader, I have to warn you, just because I reinforced the ring doesn't mean you have to go jump
Yeah.
around in it.
He's got to be careful there. And number 2, it's one of the Usos. But which one is it?
Oh boy.
It's Jay.
The Usos haven't
It's
had
Jay.
any time.
Jay Uso,
This
their
is the first time the
appearance
Usos even
here.
been in the ring.
Weighing in at
Yeah.
228
How about that?
pounds, Jay Uso.
I can almost guarantee that this match is going to be jaw-dropping.
Isn't that all?
Been an okay start up for a match. You know, the side different is inevitable. Vader is definitely better.
Thought we would see any.
Yeah, he's got about twice the size on Uso here. Jey Uso, 235 pounds roughly. Vader being 450, pretty much double the size. He's pretty much both the Usos put together. And here we go, Jey and Vader. Oh, comes right at Vader with the running float over DDT there. Good strategy to take the man down. Weak in the head. We know Vader's weak eyesight since his match with Stan Hansen in the past knocked his eyeball out mid-match. Lost about 70% of the sight in that eye. Funny fact though, they are still good friends to this day, him and Stan Hansen. They love doing that stuff to each other. It's just the way they get off, I guess. Oh! God, speaking of getting off, I think Jey Uso might want to get on off out of this ring after being ran over. Looks like a car wreck there, but he's trying here. And Vader gets back in. Uh-oh. Who's coming out now? Who could it be? It's Big Cass! Oh boy.
Oh, right.
Big challenge here for Vader. But Jey Uso unfortunately stuck in the crosshairs.
He's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree.
Going after Big Cass on the apron now. Jey Uso's trying to get rid of anyone he can, and he couldn't get rid of Big Cass either. I think he's going to need his brother to help him out soon, because he can't get rid of either of these guys. Good front slam from Vader, and now here's Jey Uso and Vader are going to work on Cass for a little bit here. Oh, they realize they're not the freshest guys in the match, so maybe that's the reasoning. Wait, here comes Enzo. Enzo coming out now to help out Big Cass.
Yeah, I can't say I blame him. I just hope he knows what he's getting himself into.
Our first official tag team in this match.
Big Cass still fighting the other big man Vader. Jey Uso gonna fight Enzo. Looks like it's pairing off quite nicely. Oh my God, Vader! Oh, he body slammed Cass. And Jey Uso taking care of business over there. Looks like Enzo and Cass, even though they're both in the ring, still getting beat. Jey Uso gonna fly in this match? Oh my goodness! He's calling for Enzo to get up. Wow! Corkscrew elbow from the top rope. Enzo got destroyed right there. Oh. One half of the Powers of Pain is here, but which one is it?
They've been going at it for quite some time now.
And it's the Warlord.
Oh boy.
And Big Cass almost got eliminated on the bottom rope, but he saved himself there.
It's got to be hard to rebound.
Ooh, look, clotheslining Vader from behind. Got a few big men in here right now.
Now it's Jey Uso on the defensive.
Oh,
still waiting on a member of Brothers of Destruction to get in, and then it would make one from every team at least, except Enzo and Big Cass are both here. Wow! Getting revenge on Jey Uso there with a top rope dropkick from Enzo. And now Big Cass and Vader teaming up in the Warlord, realizing this instant threat. And Warlord saving himself, gets back in. They tried to eliminate him together. Wait, oh, Vader and Warlord. Wow, clothesline and chop block to Big Cass. Vader says he's going to end Big Cass.
And on top of that, John, these two guys couldn't be.
Here comes the other half of the Powers of Pain. It's the Barbarian. The Barbarian's coming out.
Oh man, and it wouldn't surprise me.
And Vader going after Big Cass in the apron right now. And here comes the Barbarian to help out Vader get rid of Big Cass. The Warlord working on Enzo on the bottom rope. They're trying to get rid of Enzo and Cass at the same time here. And Jey Uso just watches. Enzo gets back in, but Cass was not so lucky. Barbarian and Vader got rid of Cass, punching him off the apron. Big Cass, the first victim here. Enzo gonna have to fight this one alone. And Warlord trying to get rid of him on the ropes here. Vader got back in over there. And Willard throws him over, but no, he caught the ropes on the bottom now. Willard still trying to get rid of Enzo. And there goes Enzo. Enzo and Cass, thanks for coming. Both were first to go. First team to be out.
This should have been over a while ago. Come on, Raph.
Yeah, this should be over.
Just look at this man.
Kind of shocked to see Big Cat go up, but I can understand why Enzo got eliminated.
Yeah. Just didn't work together with his partner too well.
Nope. I don't know how much longer to be working together. They might be putting up soon.
New stuff.
How can Jey Uso be put on the offensive quickly here? This is not where he wants to be at this point in this 10-man
But right now,
match.
both members of Powers of Pain each have one elimination. As well as Vader are helping out. But Jey Uso with nothing right now. It'd be great for him to get an elimination so he doesn't lose a stat. He wouldn't gain one either, though, if he gets eliminated after that. But here comes Jimmy Uso. Maybe he can save his brother if he gets in there in time. But then Jey gets back in anyhow. We got both the Usos, both the Powers of Pain. We got Vader still waiting on Bigelow and the Brothers of Destruction. And Jey Uso trying to get rid of the Barbarian here, and Barbarian gets back in.
He looks a bit off his game here. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him. And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man. This is getting tough to watch.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight from either locker room.
I love it. Oh, and he got dropped. And here comes
Oh boy, the Big Red Machine. The Big Red Monster. It's Kane. That leaves us with Bigelow and Taker. Uso's doing a good job here. Vader working on Warlord on the apron, and Warlord gets back in.
As a precaution, damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. He anticipated that move perfectly.
A knockdown, drag out.
Ooh, nice DDT from Kane to Jey Uso.
We got a full house here. Oh wait, a soul kick and an uppercut to Kane. Wow. Jimmy Uso going crazy. Or is it Jey? It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to tell.
Well, one of them working on the Barbarian there on the bottom rope. Can't seem to get the job done though.
I don't know. He can afford to take on some punishment. He still seems to be in very much control of this one. Oh, he was able to reverse it and get out of that.
A clubbing blow. That move at this juncture of the match makes the intention unmistakable.
Oh.
He just didn't have enough left to hang on. Expanding the repertoire.
Jimmy Uso
Oh,
is gone.
Yeah.
Jimmy Uso's gone.
Second time's a charm.
He was able to reverse that.
So that's 2 eliminations for Warlord now.
Section taking a lot of damage here.
Trying to get a third here with Vader on the apron. And he got a 3rd elimination. Vader's gone. Punched him off the apron. Jeez, Warlord's on a war path. Oh, and he just chokeslammed Jey Uso. Jeez.
He seems to use it often enough.
Loading over his
Vader
dominance
had been
here.
eliminated.
How's the Pain going to win?
Kane with the excellent move to get out.
Oh, don't count on Taker. Taker's not here yet.
Uso in a bit of trouble here. This is not where he wants to be at this point in this 10-man match.
Well, this might finally be where one of these guys starts to pull away.
Well, he's known for being
Ooh, Argentine backbreaker.
Well, I don't know how that loyalty is going to help him here tonight, do you?
Look out, Bam Bam Bigelow.
Here comes Bam Bam Bigelow. That means Undertaker's going to be last. Oh boy, a fresh Undertaker is a scary Undertaker. And he'll be the freshest of them all.
Oh, he looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to put things back together here.
Barbarian working on Kane on the apron. Kane gets back in.
He needs to be able to find a way to
Whoa,
clear the cobwebs.
whoa, I thought he was going to throw Barbarian out and over for a second there. Jey Uso working on the Warlord on the bottom rope. And Jey picks up an elimination. Got rid of the Warlord. who had 3 eliminations. And Bigelow throws Jay over. Down to the bottom rope, trying to get rid of Jay. And Jay is gone. At least he doesn't lose that. But Jimmy's going to be going down the line.
Something wasn't right with Jimmy Uso tonight.
And Kane worked on Barbarian on the apron. Barbarian gets back in. And here comes The Undertaker.
Let me ask you something. Didn't this get cold in here? Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Got both members of Brothers.
I think it would be a good matchup to see Brother of Destruction fight the Undertaker. It would be something new anyways.
I might have called it.
I think you're working against me, Commissioner. I really do. You've been calling all these matches like you knew what was gonna happen.
Maybe I'm a medium. Got the Long Island medium, now you got the Jersey medium. Oh, Kane's gone. Barbarian eliminated Kane on the bottom rope. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Nearly driven through the mat.
Yeah, one of each here. Come on, Undertaker. Money's on you. You're the freshest one here. Get the job done.
Oh.
Step up to the back of the head and toss Taker. You know, Barbarian was a member of the Dungeon of Doom in the past. Maybe they're going to team up on Taker here, it looks like. They are old friends after all.
Yeah, but don't always assume what's going to happen.
Well, looks like it's what's happening right now. That's for darn sure. Crowd cheering on Taker. In a bad way right now. Taker is. Barbarian working on Taker on the apron. Bigelow waiting for his moment here. I'm not sure what he's going to do, who he's going to get, but Taker gets back in. And we're still working on Taker here. Oh no. Ooh! Running power slam from the Barbarian. And Bigelow takes Taker now. Yeah, it appears they are teaming on. Wait, he couldn't lift Taker. Taker fell on top of Bigelow. And now from behind, here comes Barbarian. Ooh. Next suplex face buster. And they're both just making fun of Taker now. Telling them they're going to rip him apart. It's like they know they've got Taker right where they want him. Oh man, they could have gotten him the falling headbutt from the other one. Taker's trying to fight back. He's trying to fight back against the odds here, but they're really getting to him. Bigelow threw Taker over. Barbarian's going to work on him on the bottom rope. And there goes Taker. 3 eliminations from Barbarian. The Brothers of Destruction have lost. It's Bigelow versus Barbarian. They're going to be teaming up.
No, it's either the Warlord. Yeah, it's either the Warlord and Barbarian or the Dungeon of Doom that's going to fight the Steiner Brothers.
Gotta give Bigelow and Barbarian credit. Smart move to team up at the end on Taker there. He was the freshest man. Bigelow really feeling it.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
Oh, the back goes Bigelow.
Whoa, that dancing move though.
Yeah, you know, he's an avid dancer in this character. Just wants to show it off there a little. There's an Argentine style in there, up on the water side style. That was Bigelow over. He fell down and caught the bottom rope. Barbarian trying to close in on him, trying to get rid of him. Bigelow too big here. Just like a big log, wouldn't let go. Gets back in. Gets punched against the ropes there. Oh my god! Oh my god, Barbarian! Whoa! He threw Bigelow over and out! Over his head!
Oh yeah! Nice!
What a way to win that! That was emphatic!
That was insane.
Here's your winner, representing the Powers of Pain,
The Barbarian representing Powers of Pain tag team wins the tag team
I
turmoil.
was not impressed at all by Bam Bam Bigelow here tonight.
Another amazing match.
Oh, we got it here, folks. At the next, well, the first WCW pay-per-view, we will see the Power of Pain versus the Steiner Brothers.
And up next, a moment many have been waiting for. Eric Bischoff here with me. Gonna be leaving commentary for a moment to go to the ring and speak some interesting words. Wish you the best in there. I wonder what you got to say. See you soon.
I hate you.
And I'm getting word in the back there's something going wrong. Disclaimer note here. If you see any subtitles, pay no attention to them. The people in the back, they're foreign. They already messed up a couple times during the show, as you know. Production people back there here in Sunrise, Florida. Some of them Cuban. They came in over and well, they work for a little less than some. I mean, they're volunteering because they love wrestling, so clearly to be expected. But you know, it's a good learning experience for them. They have messed up a couple times, and apparently the subtitles, I'm being told, maybe have been messed up here and there tonight, and they really messed up badly apparently on what you're about to see, so pay no attention to that. But just rather, hopefully, I'm sorry to those who are deaf, but hopefully you have someone who knows some good sign language, and to those who are blind, you'll have no problem. Here's Eric Bischoff in the ring now, about to speak.
I'm back! No, cut the music, cut the music. I got a couple of things I need to say tonight, and they are very important, so I hope everybody's sitting down and listening.
I wonder what he's got to say.
As you all know, I am the owner of WCW. Therefore, I run stuff in the back. I'm on the mic. I'm not afraid to fight. But there's a couple of people that just get on my nerves.
Well, you gotta wonder who those people are here. Seems the crowd not liking him right now. A very family-oriented crowd, and I know Bischoff wants to make it known that he really works hard around here, and he's not been appreciated lately. And not a lot of people like him, but I don't think he cares.
You know, before I get into this list of people I don't like, I wanted to say it's a great city or state of Florida. I love being here. The fresh air, you know, the warm water. But you know, nothing gets my blood boiling than Monday Night Nitro.
Well, he definitely has a thing for Nitro, and he has a lot of high respect for his company, as evident by what he's just said there in the ring. And it's great to hear because he's been putting on a great product lately. I've been enjoying the show, minus the mess-ups from the production crew, as you can see. But running the same lines The Rock was speaking earlier. Don't know why. I guess they just couldn't get things together back there.
As you all know, the first ever Triple Cross brand pay-per-view coming up, where my company, Paul Heyman's company, Vince, Jeff Jarrett, Antonio Pella, and the Giant Baba, or Kurt Angle, as you like to call him now, all of our companies on the line. And that right there, you do not want to miss out on.
The crowd's telling Bischoff, screw you. Oh boy, imagine he doesn't like that. He's trying to be civil here. Don't want to make him blow his top. Now come on, folks.
Well, doesn't matter what you think in the crowd. I put in the best show there is out there. So you better all listen up and respect me. If not, I'll take your money and kick you out of my stadium.
Oh, they're telling him to go to hell. Oh boy.
You know what? I'm
Looks
done
like
listening
it's
to
the
you,
war
you
between
losers.
Bischoff and the crowd.
I'm out of here.
Now we know what we have in store.
And Bischoff leaving the ring now. Kicks the ropes in frustration. The crowd's gotten the best of him. Shooing him away. It appears, I thought I was here in a nice town, but it appears I've landed in yet another crap town on commentary. Sunrise, you were nice. You were. But now, make that consecutive crap town number 3. I hope I never come back here. This place is a crap hole. And welcome back, Bischoff, to the commentary table now. Interesting choice words you had there, leading up to the main event coming up next.
Well,
and
the thing about it
mention that
was, I tried to talk to the people out there, but they were just rude and ignorant. So I didn't actually get to say what I wanted to say. And I declared was chanting on, screw you, and, you know, go to heck. I got aggravated. Therefore, I said, well, really on my mind. They don't like it? They're doing it that way.
Well, I don't think they were intending to go to the door. I saw some fans throwing garbage in the ring yet again tonight. It was at you this time. You know, you really should hire some security that actually stops that, but I guess it's kind of hard to when they're throwing so much. Maybe you should do something about that.
Maybe I will.
I saw someone throw a water bottle and beam it at your head almost there. It missed a little bit.
Maybe in a karate match I saw it coming and I was able to step over 2 inches.
I know, had you seen the guy who threw it, you'd have probably kicked his butt.
Champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one
Hate this town.
Anyway, moving on to the main event.
Ungrateful
For those who
sods.
actually care about WCW tonight, we have the major title on the line between Hulk Hogan and Goldberg in an Iron Man match. Enjoy.
And here he comes, the WCW Hardcore Champ himself, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. A leader and member of the NWO. How do you think of him as the Hardcore Champ as of late?
I respect Hulk Hogan for everything he's done for WCW. He definitely showed that he got what it takes to be a hardcore legend. And until somebody actually beats him, legitly or not, I don't care how he acts in the ring. So if you want to be a a-hole or a jerk, he can be that person until he loses that belt.
Well, alright, we'll see what he's gonna be in the meantime. Here comes Goldberg, a man who could notably be anything, but most notably out of it all, the man who's gonna be jackhammering you at the end of the night, no matter who you are, is what Goldberg is. The non-stop construction worker. The WCW World Heavyweight Chair. It's real amped up for this. Winner of this get a guaranteed chance to be in the main event of the cross-company branded event at the end of this month. A lot of stakes on the line here. And if Hogan wins, we will see the second ever multi-champ in Reborn history.
And here we go. There's the beautiful prize there.
Introducing the
Nice and clean for all to see.
from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, he is the
The Hollywood
WCW
Hulkster, 302 pounds, hardcore champion. Big guy. Goldberg no slouch though.
Introducing the champion
The world
from Atlanta,
champion.
Georgia, weighing in at 280 pounds,
285.
he is the WCW
So Hogan's got
World
17
Heavyweight
pounds
Champion,
on him.
Goldberg.
Those pounds could be the difference. He's even got height on him too.
Man, social media is abuzz with the outcome of this match, and the WWE Universe seems to be torn on a favorite.
And here we go.
And here's the lockup.
And they lock
Look
up,
at
and
these
Hogan
two
powers
jockeying
Goldberg into
for
the corner.
position. Trust me, Michael, there's nothing routine about this. The
And
sooner
the
you
ref
can get an
telling them they need
advantage
to
over your
separate,
opponent, the
going in there to intervene. And they back off peacefully. And now
Well, I hate
Goldberg
to put
takes
up
Hogan.
you.
And a good
I hate to
power.
stop you with commentary real quick. I had to bring someone up. As we know earlier, they had a promo together, which led to Hulk Hogan getting clotheslined by Goldberg. Do you think that might affect him tonight?
This is great. This guy will try anything.
Guys, let's
You know,
briefly discuss the
I think
challenges.
Hogan is
Do you
doing
really
just
think he's gonna
fine
seat the
here. I
champion
don't
here?
think he's any worse for wear. They both fought each other there, but the thing is, that mic to the head, that's what you got to worry about. Hogan took a mic to the head,
Well, we're
folks.
talking about a challenger today, Cole, but I wouldn't be a bit
So, as long as he
surprised if
protects
we were
his head,
looking
I
at a
think he'll be
champion
all right.
by the end of the night.
The good news is for him, he doesn't have to worry about the head when you're facing a guy like Goldberg. Goldberg goes right after the midsection and occasionally the legs. Pretty much safe from the shoulders on up.
Oh, man, that's got to hurt.
Hogan's been doing a great job here.
He's got his eyes set on
Oh,
this
huge clothesline to Goldberg. Already saw him hit a pile driver on Goldberg earlier.
We've seen that move.
I wouldn't mind seeing it a little
And he already started cheating with a thumb to the eye. And now he's cheating even more. Hogan stood and did the turnbuckle pad. Goes to punch Goldberg. Goldberg fights back, punches him. Goes to kick him. Hogan caught the leg. Belly to belly to Goldberg. And a leg drop from Hogan.
Many see him as one of the greatest champions of
He's
this era.
saying goodbye to
This is his chance
Goldberg.
to prove it.
Ah,
This guy's
that's just
fine.
rude.
Don't worry about it. It's a good point, John. And I'd say this match is about as even as it could get at this point.
Tell him goodbye, brother. And he goes to the middle rope now.
And that was a
Misses the
costly
diving
misstep.
devil sledge. Trying to pay homage to Randy Savage there. Friend of his. And Goldberg throws Hogan into that exposed turnbuckle. That came back to haunt Hogan.
Air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences.
Now he gets up.
and
And a sidewalk slam to Goldberg.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet.
Running around
after
all
that.
the fans.
The
Goldberg fights back.
taking on some offense,
Decks him.
but he certainly comes
Uh-oh.
into this
He's got Hogan by the
championship
throat.
with a ton of momentum.
Up high,
Don't worry
military
about this guy.
style. Ooh.
It's going to take a
Military
lot
press
more to
spine
keep him
buster
down.
from
And
Goldberg.
on top of that, John, these
Drags
two
over
guys
Hogan's
could
limp
be
dead
any
body
more
here.
evenly matched. Hey, going for the cover.
Gonna take the pin 1. 2 kicks out at 2.
Yeah, I can't believe it. He just kicked out.
He hits a sweet combination.
Good elbows from Goldberg. And reverse the suplex, and he suplexes Goldberg. Working him over.
The champ's starting to stumble a bit, but he's the champ for a reason. It's going to take a whole heck of a lot more to stop him here tonight.
Look out! And he gets
Oh, the axe bomber.
A knockdown, drag out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Got him dragged by Goldberg.
Great reversal.
Jawbreaker from Hogan.
The reversal
I'm dragged by
from
Goldberg. Takes Hogan to the guillotine hold. And the nice one power slam.
Oh my God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I
Here's
hope we
Hogan
can
over
get
for
it.
the pin.
Here's a cover.
1, 2, kicks out at 2.
Who thought that was it for him?
No, this guy's too strong. This guy's too powerful.
Oh, he missed. Hogan behind him. And he hits an atomic drop.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore
Oh,
the
Hogan
brunt
with
of
a
the
leg drop.
attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs
Goldberg
like that
fighting
can make
back.
it hard to breathe.
Throws Hogan over the
Great
back.
counter.
Great offense by Goldberg.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Goldberg in the corner. He's waiting for Hogan to turn around.
The
Oh, no.
challenger
Oh,
in a
spear!
great place.
Spear to Hogan.
Pressure a bit. Don't forget,
Oh,
he's
his
executed
next.
his finisher twice already.
He
which
turns
means
Hogan
his
over.
opponent probably has the move well scouted.
And Hogan
by
kicks
now.
him away.
It's amazing how much perseverance we've seen up to this point.
Hogan backs into the
We're not even
corner.
close to being over here yet. Not
Representing
even
for
close.
NWO here.
Well, back to old reliable.
Kicks Goldberg to keep him down. Goldberg now rolling out of harm's way.
A well-placed
Oh, and a soul kick there to Hogan. Kicks him in the gut now. Got a bit of a pump handle on him. Wow. Good following pump
Now
handle.
it is show-off time. Don't waste
Goldberg
time
showing off his
here.
muscles.
The more
Very
punishment he
dominant
takes,
here.
the slower and
Former football
slower he
player.
is getting back to his feet.
Calling for the end of Hogan. Oh no.
Boy.
About to see the jackhammer.
Go for it, here goes power.
He's got him up. He's got him up. Jackhammer to Hogan.
He's going for the pin. This could
1,
be it.
I think he's got it.
2, 3. Hogan kicked out the jackhammer.
Man, he's still down after that move.
Oh man, now he's just
Wonder if his
trying
back
to
got
bust Hogan
seriously
open here.
wrong.
He busted him open. Hogan's bleeding. Hogan mania is red and yellow.
I've never seen
Yellow
him do
hair,
that before.
red blood. You can't shed your colors, but you can certainly put on new ones, like black and white. 1, 2,
Somehow he's able to
and he
get
kicks out at
Man,
2.
That was close.
Well, it's going to take more than that to keep him
Just
down.
goes to show you, he may be Hollywood, but the Hulkster still bleeds red and yellow. Oh, red for that matter, at least. If he's bleeding yellow,
Each
there's
of these
probably a problem.
competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have
If
to
he's
always
bleeding in
have
general,
back
that's a
of your
problem
head,
here, but
Cole. If you ever
he's
see
gonna
a
have to fight
weakness
through
in
it.
your opponent, you gotta
Done
jump
well
on
so
it.
far, he's just gotta keep it up.
Superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Goldberg throws Hogan in the corner. And Hogan reverses, clubs him in the back.
Oh, right to the gut.
Kicks him in the gut now. Hogan takes, wait no, Goldberg kicks Hogan. And good waistlock
Something
suplex.
new from his.
Hey, Cole, this could do it.
I think so.
1, 2,
And a kick out at
and
two.
Hogan kicks out at 2.5.
Thought this one was
Close.
all over, King. You can tell that frustration has begun to set in here. Can you believe the endurance of this guy? Can you believe what he's withstood here
Tearing him
tonight?
apart there. Goldberg goes around to the ropes, comes back on him with a double
This could
axe.
turn real ugly real fast. He saw that one
Hogan
coming.
decked him. Oh, down goes Goldberg.
He's looking at it.
Oh. Hogan sizing up Goldberg, waiting for him to
We
turn
know
around.
what this is.
Oh my god. No. Oh, he body slammed Goldberg.
Shoulders down. Championship
1,
on the line.
2,
He's
3. He pinned Goldberg 1-0.
kicking right here.
1-0. Takes Goldberg now, and it's a good backside slammer.
Body.
He's begging for it.
He's telling off the crowd. Ah, terrible of Hogan to do such a thing here. Goldberg gets up now, and he points right at him in his face. He's calling him out for next. And Goldberg doesn't like that. You don't steal Goldberg's gimmick. Wait a second, he got Hogan. Follow away slam to Hogan.
Otherwise known as the tabletop suplex.
That may be the very first time I've ever
Picks
seen
him up.
a tabletop
Wait, oh.
suplex.
Oh, wait, he reversed. Ooh, down goes Goldberg.
Get out of that.
Hogan back in the advantage now.
Get out of that one.
Way he goes, kick and misses. Goldberg behind him. Uh-oh. A follow away pump handle slam.
We've
Ooh,
seen that executed.
goodness.
Oh, look at Goldberg. He's sizing him
I know.
up, Cole.
Hogan's already been tumbling around. He might be going down to the mat again here. Goldberg with a spear from the corner. Ooh, for the second time in the match. And Hogan fighting back, kicks Goldberg away. Goes out with a big boot from Hogan. Gonna take the pin now from the big boot. 1, 2, no, not even 2, 1.5.
Just trying to goad his opponent into
Waving goodbye to Goldberg and his title reign as he is up 1-0. Making fun of him here. Arm drags Hogan. Goes to pick him up. Hogan puts him down.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Goldberg reverses and a shoulder breaker there. Oh, man.
Now that's striking with pinpoint accuracy. You can't
Wait, he's got Hogan.
any of those.
Oh, no. Ooh, powerbomb.
Moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.
Hogan kicks him away. Comes at him with the clothesline. Wait, no, he gets rolled up by Goldberg. Is he going to tie the score? 1, 2, no.
A knockdown, drag out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Uh-oh, but this might. Oh, no. We're going to see a second jackhammer there. Wow. 2 jackhammers. If Hogan kicks out of this, it'll be something of wizardry. Oh, he kicked out. He kicked out at 2.5. 2 jackhammers and 2 spears. Not enough for the Hulkster.
He was 1 step ahead on that one.
Hollywood's made him a hardened man. Oh, wait, the axe bomber. No, he rolled him up during the axe bomber. And Hogan kicked out with a rope break.
And now he goes for it a second time.
He kicks Hogan to keep him down. Backs into the corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hogan still bleeding pretty bad. Turns around. And a third. Wait, he reversed the spear into a DDT. He reversed it. He saw it coming that time. 3 times the charm he learned, and he hits the axe bomber on Goldberg. Picks him up. And he gets thrown away by Goldberg. And punched. Goldberg throws Hogan in the corner into that exposed turnbuckle. Oh, and Hogan falls down. That exposed turnbuckle hitting him again. His own doing there. Bullplex from Goldberg. Hogan takes legs out from under Goldberg. Goes to pick him up. Good snapmare there. Working him over now. Oh, with a good punch to the head. Fixed his arm.
Starting to make a statement.
This is exactly how he drew this one up.
And tossed him down. Kicked him. Gets him up to a seated position now. And he wants to apply a good headlock here, a chin lock rather, on Goldberg. He's really wrenching that thing in. Won't let go. Goldberg can't seem to get out of it. And a jawbreaker to Hogan from behind.
I'd say that's more
Gives him a good right. Hogan staggers into the ropes there. Hogan throws Goldberg over and out. Goldberg outside of the ring. Hogan's not going to go out there and play. He points over to us at the commentary table. Yeah, Hogan.
He's too busy bragging and boasting.
Made notion that he's not going out there, and he says we're right. He ain't going out there. He's actually calling for Goldberg to come back in.
Showboating going on here.
Come back in there. Ref counting.
Back now inside the ring.
Goldberg comes back in. Oh, and he gets a punch from Hogan.
Really pushing his opponent.
Wait, Hogan goes to pick him up. Goldberg reverses, takes down Hogan. Gets Hogan up to a knee. Oh, what a big boot from Goldberg. Picks him up. He speared Hogan out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Goes to pick up Hogan. Hogan fights back, throws him over the back. Picks him in that leg. Wait a second. Oh my God. The atomic leg drop. Goes to pin Goldberg. Can we make it 2-0? 1, 2, 3, 2-0. 2-0. You got the insurance pin. It is all but in the back of his pocket now. Goes to punch Goldberg. Goldberg fights back with the left. And a right. Uh-oh. And a pump handle slam by Hogan. Goldberg down to a knee, really tired here.
Just got laid out.
Hogan fighting back now. The fireman's carry. Hits him in the head. Elbow to the back toe there. Turns over Goldberg, gonna take a pin, see if he can get here. Already up 2-0. 1. 2, kicks out of 2.
I'm having a hard time
Double
figuring out what
hammer
they're
punch
going
there
to do
from
next.
Hogan.
Me too.
Hit them.
I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching it.
Good knee
enjoying.
to Hogan there. Takes him down.
Playing mind games. Yeah.
Goldberg. Wait, whoa. He's banging his head against the turnbuckle. Is he crazy?
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
Right.
Snap there to
That was
Goldberg.
wild indeed. Good thing
Working
we're
over now
He's
here.
making a statement here with this attack.
And Goldberg won't let him. He's powering this out. And he punches Hogan.
That move at this juncture of the
Hogan
match
kicks
makes the
Goldberg in the
intention
gut. Takes him in the guillotine hold.
Trying to humiliate
Elbow to the back of the
your
neck.
opponent. There's no place for that.
And a right. And an axe bomber to Goldberg out of
You don't see
nowhere.
that often.
And a double hammer punch.
Time we've seen this move tonight.
Picks up Goldberg.
He's simply
Snap there.
reminding him that he's here. This is a grueling championship match. Nobody
You can
wants
see the
to
sweat
lose
coming
this
through Hogan's
opportunity.
shirt. Oh my God, he's just sweating profusely. He's won this one. It's over. Hogan's the new champ. Bleeding and sweating to death. He won 2-0 over Goldberg here. And he is going to the Cross Brand Chamber. And he is now the second ever multi-champion in Reborn history.
Here's your winner and the new WCW World Heavyweight Champion, representing the NWO, Hollywood.
New champion, I don't believe it. And neither does the former champ that appears to be stunned and astonished.
Look at the look on that face. They can't believe it. But let's not forget.
Up next, stay tuned for the rookie edits, the news, and some rankings check. Quite the main event we just saw there.
Like I tell you every week, nothing but the best.
Saw a lot of action out there tonight. And first up on the list, Cody Hall going up by 1-all. Currently on a double stack of momentum at a 95 overall. That puts him up by 1 in all attributes that are defensive and momentum. Twice, though. He's got that for a solid month, apparently, and making him up by 1 and everything now. And he's still 95. Still very good, though. And up next, -1 to Enzo and Cass. Those poor guys. Enzo currently on a cold streak at a 65 overall, going down by 1-all. And now a 64, tying Paul Heyman from ECW in second worst overall. Can't forget about Danny Davis. Enzo, my, how you have fallen.
Yes, but I hate to tell you, Paul Heyman is not a fighter, unlike me, the karate master of Bischoff. So you can't, you
And
really can't say he's the worst
Danny
when he
Davis
doesn't
isn't
fight.
either. He's a referee. I mean, this technically would make Enzo the worst wrestler in Reborn.
Let's be
That
honest,
really
if
gotta
Paul
suck.
Heyman were to get in the ring and try to fight, it would be very embarrassing for both brands.
It's starting to get to the point where it's embarrassing to see Enzo get in the ring and fight. Big Cass on a cold streak at a 75, going to be going down by 1-0 as well. Honestly, I think it might be a toss-up. And Big Cass now 74. And up next, Jimmy Uso going to be going down by 1 and everything, but his brother Jay can stay the same, picked up an elimination. So Jay can stay at 77. Jimmy, however, currently at 77, going down by 1 and all. And now 76. And up next, we're going to check up on the news. See what we got. Well, champion Hollywood Hulk Hogan has suffered an injury, though he insists on defending his title despite his disadvantage. Oh boy. That is not
What's
good
his
news
injury?
for Hogan. Let's go find out. He's currently dealing, oh no, and we know Hogan's bad back issues. Very bad. He's got a minor torso injury, either torso or back. Not sure. Gonna be out for 2 weeks.
Well, regardless of his injury, he's got only a week to heal up before the chamber, and he has to be in the chamber. So
We might not see Hulkamania running wild, but we'll see him running nonetheless. Some might say to put someone in his spot, but if you're insistent on hurting your champ further, that is fair warning here. You now know of his injury. Let's go check out
I
the
understand.
championship holder Hulk Hogan's top 10s in each and last place losers. For his world title, the top 10 rankings from the office in the back show us Chris Jericho's number 1, the world title.
Well, I don't see that happening anytime soon. So, once again, one of my producer backstage are going to get swapped.
Big Show at number 2.
Wow, my second producer going to get swapped in that.
And The Rock at number 3. Now there's a classic
The
one.
Rock versus Hulk Hogan. One of the greatest rivalries to ever happen in WCW history. That could
And
be a
Goldberg-
potential thing.
Goldberg number 4 should be number 1 right now. Being the champ is injured and he's the former champ.
You would think so, but maybe he just doesn't want the belt anymore.
And Randy Savage is number 5. Well, he's going to have to want one of them. He's going to have to face Hogan either way. Might as well get his title back.
Yeah.
So Randy Savage, Hogan's fellow NWO member, number 5. And then fellow NWO member Scott Hall's son, Cody Hall, number 6, rising into the ranks.
Yeah, he rising, but I refuse to give him a title shot until after the first cross-brand pay-per-view. For reasons unknown, I will not tell you.
And then we got number 7, Booker T.
I believe Hulk Hogan would say a couple of words to him if they met each other.
And I think Booker T, while a certain man of himself, had once said he wants the gold and he's coming for that sucker. Paraphrasing, of course. You can check out the real interview. No need to express any more here. And yourself being number 8.
Not happening. But I do have some news that I'm allowed to share. Due to the fact of Hulk Hogan winning the belt, we will be giving him a custom-made NWO World Heavyweight
Ooh.
Championship belt.
Can't wait to see what that looks like. Should be interesting.
Also, Hulk
And,
Hogan wants to talk to me after the show. I'm kind of curious what he's going to say.
Me too. I mean, now a multi-champ has to defend 2 titles, but he's injured, and he's due to fight at the Cross brand. This is gonna be some sticky situation for him. That injury could get worse from the chamber there, and then on top of that, defending both titles in the future could make it even worse. Hogan may never wrestle again after going through all that. He may end up unable to wrestle. And number 9, another leader of NWO and a friend of his, Kevin Nash.
Well, like I've been telling you since we've been starting Reborn, anybody who's in a tag team or stable will only be going for the tag team belts. Therefore, anybody that's in a ranking for a solo belt will be irrelevant until they break up a tag team. So from now on, Commissioner, could you only be focusing on people who are not in a tag team? Thank you very much.
And number 10, speaking of tag teams, rounding out the top 10 is The Undertaker.
Oh my god. No comment, no comment.
Alright, well, let's check out the last place loser. It's Bret Hart.
You know, I've been hearing good things about Bret Hart over in WWF. Seems like he'd have a better time over there.
Hasn't had really much airtime over here. He's been too busy over there.
Yeah.
And now let's check out the top 10 rankings for his hardcore title. And last place loser, by the way, is still Bret.
Wow.
And number 1 contender, his friend and fellow NWO member, Randy Savage.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
And number 2, The Rock.
Oh, hold on. Hulk Hogan just walked into my office and handed me a letter. Would you like me to read it to you?
Uh-oh. Surprised he came in person. Usually he sends someone because he's too cowardly to do it himself.
He has a wristband, well, has some bandages around his waistline and back. The letter clearly states, due to my injuries I have received, you know, during the Iron Man match, I would like to ask you, Eric Bischoff, the owner of WCW, if you would gladly take one of these belts off of me. He would rather, he said himself, I would like to keep the World Heavyweight title, but the Hardcore title, I would like to vacate it. I don't know if I can do that. I would have to ask my commissioner if that's possible.
Well, if you're gonna end up having to do that, it's gonna be rough for finding who's gonna be the next champ. May have to be some kind of tournament
I think we
big match or
know.
something. I mean, a lot of
I
fair
don't think
contenders.
we need a tournament. I don't think we need a tournament.
Wouldn't just want to hand the title to someone.
I think we could actually. Hey, Goldberg!
Now that's just disgraceful. That man deserves a shot back at his own title.
I don't know. But for now, next week on WCW, we might be having a new hardcore champion, because I'm going to grant Hulk Hogan's request and see if it's possible. I talk to the commissioner about it. But, yeah, he might not be double champion much longer.
And, well, I mean, he's the second ever double champion, but the other current double champion in Reborn being Finn Balor from the NWA company, I haven't heard word of him being stripped of the belt, but I know Hogan's injured. But with Finn Balor, 2 titles,
Well,
with Hogan 2 titles,
I'm not really
only a
gonna
matter of time
accept
before
your
injury
question right
pursues him.
away. Yeah, well, I know. See how things go.
You don't want to look not man enough Hogan there, who sent you the request to not be defending both titles. I don't know. Hogan seems kind of fishy.
It does seem kind of fishy. Maybe he back is like really killing him.
And well, number 3, actually, Cody Hall.
Well,
And number 4 again is Goldberg.
let's go back to Tony Hawk real quick.
All right.
Again, I'm not allowed to say what's coming up, so I really don't want to give Cody Hall a title shot before the Crossbone pay-per-view comes up. So from now on, if we see Cody Hall in the ranking, let's just sweep him under that rug until the Crossbone pay-per-views.
We could. And number 5 is yourself.
Wow. No. I don't think I should ever lay a hand on my champion. Therefore, I will not.
Well, I mean, now that he's injured, maybe you could.
Or maybe I'd like to live. Thank you very much, Commissioner.
This is true. Even if you were to hurt him, you got 4 angry guys coming at you. And speaking of one of those, Rick Rude, fellow member of NWO as well.
I haven't seen him in a while. No, actually, if you've seen him last week in the Hell in a Cell, but like, I don't know if he's ready for a shot. Maybe he should find a tag team partner.
7 and 8 in this order, both the Steiner brothers, Rick and then Scott. They both want the title.
Yeah, they both want the title, but it looks like Rick deserves it more than Scott. And the reason why I say that is because in the last tag team match between the Brothers of Destruction and when they fought the Outsiders, Rick had done twice the work that Scott had done.
This is true. He put in quite a beating on Scott Hall and got rid of him real early on. And helped Scott to get rid of Kevin. And then number 9, the lowest paid man in WCW, Hunter Hearst Helmsley?
Well, I think Vince would be upset right now if I did not give his future son-in-law a shot. But you know what? Vince can kiss my behind. I don't care about Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Apparently he's getting a lot of notoriety backstage as he's cracked the top 10 for the hardcore title.
The day he crashes his head through my door, the day he gets a shot.
And rounding out that top 10, Vampiro.
Well, that's also another thing we need to bring up. Did him and Eddie Guerrero actually form a tag team? Do you have the info on that?
Let's go see. Yes, they did.
So we have a new tag team here.
So,
And they're ranked number 7. So they're at the bottom of the leader pool.
Tara's bombshell title. Her top 3.
Hey,
and her
for
last
one,
place loser.
they actually
Number
got the
1
list
is
right.
Trish Stratus, yeah.
They
And
actually
number
got the
2,
list right. Wow.
Lita.
Huh.
And then number 3
Lita.
is Alicia Fox.
Moving on.
Former challenger Naomi dropped to number 4.
Moving on.
And last place loser, Jacqueline.
Moving back to Hollywood.
And then we got the Steiner Brothers Tag Team titles. Now 7 teams in the ranking, and we're going to check out the top 3 here. Number 1 being the NWO.
They actually just lost, and therefore they're not getting another shot. So they should be back down to like the bottom 4, maybe.
And number 2, Enzo and Big Cass.
They got eliminated first in the Battle Royale. Get out of here if you think I'm going to give them a shot.
They're terrible. And number 3, the Usos.
Oh man, I don't know. The Usos, they seem kind of cool and all, but you see the strength on Rick and Scott? Look at the strength of Usos. They're queened.
Yeah, that's true. Cream team. And then last place, of course, the newly formed team of Eddie Guerrero and Vampiro.
Yep, but
Would have been Dungeon of Doom though, but now there's a new team in town that needs to prove himself.
Well, maybe next week we'll have the Dungeon of Doom versus Eddie Guerrero and Vampiro. See how they do.
Maybe. Alright, well, it's been unpleasant here in Sunrise, Florida. Another crap town. Can I please get a good one, hopefully in AAA? We'll see. Or will it be 4 in a row? Anyhow, any last words, Eric Bischoff?
No, I'm out of here.
Alright, well, thank you for the time here, and thanks for the great show for everyone. And thank you, everyone who tuned in. Have a good day. I'm getting the hell out of this town. It can burn to the ground for all I care. Goodbye from Sunrise, Crap Horrida.